Man, gonna be some roasting today.
Be like that, dog.
Wow. Hold on.
Oh shit.
Gonna be some good roasting today.
Or smooth it.
Probably playing Resident Evil on normal. Or
Oh,
easy,
man.
I mean.
I heard he was on easy. That's crazy.
Oh no! Tell me,
that game doesn't seem like it would be a hard game.
Right? It wasn't hard on. It's not even hard on normal. Like, well,
are you able to play hard from the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might play hard from the beginning.
My nephew already beat it on the hardest mode. He was telling me yesterday.
I might play it from hard from the beginning. I'm trying to finish Dragon Quest. I got off tomorrow, so I'm about to grind really hard on this game tonight.
Well, dude in the Discord said that you're a bitch, Black Bond, because you blocked him and you can't take criticism.
Oh shit!
So he's complaining about me to
Wait,
another.
So you know who this is?
No, but I'm just saying he's complaining about me to another man, but I'm the bitch.
Well, he's you blocked him.
What's his name?
And
Ignition. I don't know what his name is on Twitter. But...
I've never even heard of that person's name ever. But like I said, Jack, I'm the bitch, but he complaining about me to another man.
Oh man, spooky out here, dog.
How many times do I complain to you about other men blocking me?
Nah.
Never.
No, you haven't.
Oh, it's Blandrew. What's good, dog?
I don't know.
Where you get all these goddamn weirdo Nintendo avatars? Every one of your Nintendo avatars.
that joint look crazy.
It looks like a movement. It looks like a movement to try to make Nintendo look cool. It's like
rebranding.
It's desperate to try to make Nintendo look cool.
He combined Toad with the Squirtle people.
Wait, hold on. Aren't you wearing some type of Sharingan in your picture?
Who?
Yeah. Nobody needs to try to make Naruto look cool though.
Because it doesn't.
You don't got to try to make Sasuke, Naruto, or nobody that got the Sharingan and Naruto look cool. They do that by themselves.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
Wearing robes all the way up to their nose. That's cool.
Hey, but they can body your ass.
I mean, them characters in Kingdom Hearts are the same lame shit.
These niggas wearing robes and fucking killing each other. So what's your boy? What you doing, Mario, besides collecting mushrooms, getting big, and collecting coins? Come on, what you talking about?
You can jump on your hat. What are you talking about?
Oh man, we starting off on the wrong foot. This is wild.
You're not about to. Never mind.
There go Jerry. What's good, fam?
What's up? What's up?
Not much, my guy. How you doing today?
I'm good.
See, out of breath. You okay?
Oh yeah, no, I had to have some quick errands to do.
Right.
Am I the only one left with like a Super Bowl team in the?
Yes,
really?
You are the only one left.
Only 2 teams left.
Because
dumb ass up. That was a dumb question. You know exactly what you was doing with that question.
Oh my god!
Bums,
2 teams left. Am I the only one left? You know exactly what you was doing with that question.
You ain't shit for that, bro.
This nigga act like we was still in the playoffs. Like it was a chance that all of us are Patriots or fucking Rams fans.
Yeah, we ain't front running like you do, Smooth.
I've been front running for what, 20 years? Wow.
We don't believe you. We don't believe you.
Yeah, that's about right. 20 years almost.
Yeah, 20 years front run. I'll be damn.
You got a Patriots jersey?
Yes, I do.
How come we
hold on. You know what? You know the funny thing you said about front running for 20 years? It's pretty much about the time Tom Brady's been playing.
Yeah, exactly. Know what I'm saying? It's about 20 years. Well, then it's going to be 18, 19, yeah. About that.
That's my Tom Brady jersey
and a t-shirt. You with a Tom Brady.
Smooth.
And I have a memorabilia of Tom Brady.
Hold on,
but I had to get rid of it because they only had 3 rings on there.
Smooth. Why you keep ducking me on this Patriot game bet?
See, I'm making my all right. The thing is,
I need you to bet me a game that the Patriots gonna win.
You should feel comfortable doing as a Patriots fan and having the greatest quarterback in history.
I'd say you should.
Unless you believe that you're actually cursed, Smooth, and you'll make them lose.
That's why he really ain't taking
You
it.
see, I don't want to take it. The thing is, I don't want my team to lose and I lose money. I hedge bets like that.
Well, smooth, man. You got the greatest quarterback of all time.
I'd rather lose money and my team win than to my team lose and I lose money
Bet on the
of it.
Rams then.
Jack,
Yeah, I plan on doing that.
Jack sounds like he's not confident in the greatest quarterback.
It's not
of all
about
time.
I'm kind of agreeing.
Brady's already the GOAT. He doesn't. I don't need he's already the GOAT.
So but I'm saying it sounds like
He's
he's
just
not
padding
confident.
stats right now. He's just padding stats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's the greatest. He's not the best though.
Yeah. Oh wow.
So smooth. You should, like I said, should put a game up on this.
Yeah, no. I'll
What are you afraid
I'll
of?
bet you a game literally.
It's not like you're the kiss.
I'll make this bet with like 5 seconds left on the playtime at the end of the fourth quarter. We can definitely make that bet.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Why not?
Shut up, Smooth.
You got it, bro.
Dork. Anyway, all right. Weapon War Podcast, episode 178. And hit the like button. Support on Patreon. And no, Jack, just because people support on Patreon doesn't mean they're invincible to being cursed out by.
Listen, you didn't have to block that man, dog.
I did.
You didn't have to block my guy, dog.
I had to do all of that.
Who?
BG in Discord getting riled up by people, man, blocking folks.
So hard. You blocked the guy based on Discord comments?
No, he listen. I don't like people saying dumb shit. Okay, listen. Here's what happened. Right, people know that they can get on my nerves, and I'm gonna curse them out by saying dumb shit. So to get the reaction out of me, that's what they do. They purposely say dumb shit that they don't even believe. So they get the reaction they want out of me, and then I block them. That's all. He knew what he was doing, Jack. He purposely was trying to get me to curse him out. So he got it. He won. Technically, he won.
He said he wanted a debate about it, a little conversation.
No. What he wanted to do was get BG to curse him the fuck out, and he got it. He won. He got it.
Okay.
He won. I lost because he got what he wanted out of me, and he also got a block. So he won. I forfeit.
He also got a block.
This is crazy.
He didn't want to debate. He just wanted to hear me go off on him. That's what it was.
I just want everybody to know this happened like about 20, 30 minutes ago, by the way. This ain't no old shit. This just happened, by the way.
Yeah, literally just happened.
Oh man.
So yeah,
this shit crazy.
we hope you will continue to support us on Patreon. Super chats, we read all of those out loud, or hit the sponsor button, the join button. Links in the description for everything. iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, Spotify, we're on all of those. Hit the notification bell, and shout out to Aver Media for
Hold up. I thought somebody said you were lying about being sponsored.
Hey man, I'm not a liar about anything. So
This was also the same clown that said that the podcast struggled to get 10,000 views anymore.
I mean, listen, man, haters always want you to see.
No. See, haters, I don't mind. Liars. That's a different story.
Okay.
A lot of haters lie too.
Yeah, shout out to Aver Media for giving BG and hopefully the rest of us something, you know?
Yeah, you getting us some free merch?
I mean, here's the thing.
I would say BG was lying, but Aver Media tweeted it out themselves.
Oh wow, word. Okay, you might have to put that on the screen. Oh man.
Oh well, somebody else actually could have gotten it possibly in here, but they were slandering them.
Listen, man.
Oh,
You putting up videos, Aver Media products is shit and all this stuff.
Listen, man. Listen.
Jack,
I remember that. Yeah.
They've been pissing me off, bro.
Did it turn out to be just the HDMI cable too? Oh,
it crashed my last stream too, though.
Jack, I apologize for that player.
Aver Media are like the Eagles. Are like the Eagles organization. They keep receipts. Like, just know that, Jack. They keep receipts, and I saw the receipts.
Listen,
man. Wow, that's interesting.
Listen, man. My car keep crashing, dog. I don't know what to tell them.
So,
Hey BG,
yeah.
would you be able to hook us Weapon Wheel members up with some Aver Media stuff?
Us, hold
Bro,
on. You see how my man just slid in like that? I see
this is very typical of black people. You know when you get like a nigga get a job at McDonald's and all the homies like, yo, can you give us like free burgers? I'm like, my nigga, I just
got a job.
I just got here.
Can I at least get a 10-piece?
That man said,
let me get 10-piece nuggets, bro. Like, damn, I just work here. I'm a cashier.
All right, I see what you're doing, BG. Okay, I remember.
Black people act like when you get a job, you bought the motherfucker or some shit. Like you just bought the company.
Yeah, facts.
Y'all wow, bro. Y'all wow. But yeah, if anybody did want to see it, you know, they gave all their new members a little shout out. There you go, right there.
That was cool.
Shout out to Resurrection.
Hey man, let that man chill. Shout out to Resurrection, man. I don't got no beef with nobody. Even niggas that, you know, tried to like slander me and lie about me, you know, it's all good. It's all good.
And BG right there in the middle, right at the top. Wow, that's
but how they go like images? They just like took your like Twitter or something like that? Okay.
Because I didn't know they was gonna do all that. They just took my Twitter image. Yeah.
Who got the static on their mic? What's that?
That might be smooth.
That might be like that's chicken frying in the back.
Wow.
I bet it is. I bet it is.
So yeah, episode 178, and yeah, let's get into some of these topics. First, I want to talk about dreams, because a lot of people haven't appreciated me, especially me and Jack, slandering dreams, saying it should be canceled, saying it's trash, and Media Molecule needs to shut down, and I still haven't really changed my mind on that. Right?
Please reaffirm to me what Dreams is again.
So Dreams is pretty much
it's a glorified game engine, basically.
Yes, it's a game engine. It's a content creator game where, you know, the developer makes a quote unquote game, which is pretty much you making the game. Let me just say, my problem with Dreams is it is a biased one. I hate games that are just create a world type shit. Like, what was it, Mario Maker?
Made by the Little Big Planet people.
Little Big Planet, yeah.
Yes.
I hate games like Mario Maker, games like Dreams. There was another one that allowed you to do stuff like this. Yeah, Little Big Planet did it. First of all, let me just say for the record. Yeah, Project Spark. Let me just say for the record, Little Big Planet was trash also. Sorry, y'all can get mad at me.
Well, for Mario Maker, you could completely skip past it, build it yourself stuff, and just play other people's levels. A lot of those were really cool.
Yeah. I never liked Little Big Planet. I thought it was trash. I just don't believe, I just don't like these type of games where it's the developer creating a world for you to create games in. Like, I don't buy games for you motherfuckers to tell me to make games. Like, no, that's your job. Why am I playing a game for me to create games? Motherfucker, like, imagine paying $60 for essentially making a game. Like, why am I paying you to allow me to make a game? Like, that's how I look at it. Like, no, motherfucker, I'm paying you to give me something I can enjoy. But I guess some people do enjoy creating stuff. Just not me. I ain't that type of person. I'm not the artsy fartsy type motherfucker. That's not me. I want to play a game. I don't want you to give me something to create a game. That's just me. So I still don't really value Media Molecule as a studio. I can't tell you the last game that they've made that I've liked. I don't know if they've ever made a game that I've liked. I don't know if they ever will, if they stay in this artsy fartsy lane. So I still think, even though, yeah, they've been making some cool stuff. Like we saw Dead Space, somebody make Dead Space in Dreams. Looks cool. Somebody made Cuphead in Dreams. That's it's fascinating. That's cool. I'm not gonna take it away from you. I still think the game as what it is trash. That's just my opinion. So I'm not apologizing for shit. Jack.
I mean, I think it's a cool situation. Like the stuff I'm seeing people recreate. But like BG said, I mean, first of all, the average Joe bloated by this game, you're not going to be able to do anything that you're seeing. Like, you got to be on like some genius level shit to recreate some of the shit these people are doing. So, you know, regular creations ain't going to be this impressive. So you're not going to be able to do that. The story that's already built into the game, it looks boring as fuck, if we being honest. I thought that, you know, when they first showed it was like a story about like this jazz singer and shit, I thought that was going to be the campaign of the game. That looked interesting, but I don't think that's the actual campaign of the game. So I don't know, man. It, like I said, it looks inventive. It looks creative. I can appreciate what people are making with it. But me personally, it's really not my cup of tea, though. I don't think this game should get canceled. Because it looked cool. But if Media Molecule closed down, I definitely wouldn't be. I definitely wouldn't give a fuck. I'm not gonna even hold y'all, though. I wouldn't care, bro.
I'm kind of indifferent on. I think it could be like a really cool game, like for YouTube and Twitch and stuff like that, like playing subscribers, stages or whatever in different games. But I would never sit down and waste hours of my life trying to sculpt out some type of character to run around in a world. And that's just way too much for something.
I've never been a big fan of these create your own game.
Play, sure, create.
Yeah. I just never. I'll play them. I tried to dabble in a few of them, and it's just like, yeah, this is not for me. I'd rather play what people create, but I'm not into trying to create my own game and shit.
You pretty much dependent on the community. If the community ain't making inventive fun shit to play, you asked out because you can't do it. So and the devs didn't put it in the game to do. You know what I mean? So it's this completely community based game.
And I mean, I remember I think somebody recreated the entire Final Fantasy VII game in Little Big Planet, if I remember correctly.
Crazy.
The entire thing. And it took them years.
Wow.
Who doing that, bro? Okay, it's cool to look at, but bruh, years to create a whole game.
I mean, the fun thing is something like this could be a creation tool that lasts between PS4 PS5 just for people to mess around in.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Should be just a creation tool that comes with the system, but as a game, I mean, I could see people wanting to deal with it, but it's not like a game I would say, damn, I'm so hyped for this game.
I'm wondering how much people would you need to actually buy this for it to be successful? Because I mean, it's niche to me.
It's like an RPG Maker, except for it makes actual games.
Yeah, because I'm wondering how many people would actually want to do that enough for it to be successful.
Well, I mean, Jimmy, I heard you own a couple game studios, so what's good, dog?
Hey man, hey, listen, man, I could tell you a thing or two about a thing or two.
Uber games. I'm with it.
RPG Maker, that's a PC exclusive, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's been it's been on consoles, PlayStation, I believe.
I thought Little Big Planet was okay, and then after a while, I was like, nope. GTA 5 does it, so I mean, that was good. Mario Maker, but I don't know. A whole game, $60. I don't know. I feel like buying it should probably be a kit that comes with a demo disc or something.
But when does this game even come out?
It does not have a release date.
Oh, okay.
But it's definitely this year, though, right? It's
it's gotta be, bro. They showed snippets of this game at the fucking PS4 announce reveal. It's definitely got to come out this year, and I definitely think it needs to be a cross-gen game. If this game does not come out on the PS5 as well, or if it's backwards compatibility, it's a wrap on this shit.
It's a wrap.
Definitely is. As long as it took this game to come out, shit. And a lot of creators are gonna have to get behind it day one and put out that content on Twitter that people say, damn, I need to cop that. That looks really intriguing for me to play. If none of that happened, or if the Twitch community ain't popping on this game, it's over with.
I think Twitch is what's gonna save that game, probably.
It's gonna have to.
Yeah, I think YouTube and Twitch is the only way this game lives. If that doesn't do anything, it's a wrap for Dreams.
Definitely. Definitely.
I seen another game that's made by I think a Sony Studios, Concrete Genie. It's not a game I would.
Oh yeah, Pixel Opus.
Yeah, that actually looks cool.
Concrete
actually looks more
Genie.
interesting than Dreams to me.
Who's naming these goddamn games?
Concrete Genie. Yeah, that do kind of look intriguing. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah,
it's kind of like a PlayStation Move game, but it's not.
Yeah, definitely could have been a PlayStation Move game.
I'm kind of interested in that a little bit. I'll say a little bit.
A little bit, Jack.
Yeah, just a little bit, though. Jimmy, you got a TV on? Don't know what's going on.
No, that ain't me.
it's my. Let me hold on.
What in the world is going on?
Someone always eating, got something going on.
Yeah, I know.
Playing the 5 o'clock. Well, not 5. Whatever.
This shit wild
and shit. Yeah. All right. So nobody's apologizing for Dream Slender. I'm sorry.
No.
So I want to talk about Sea of Thieves.
What the fuck? BG is 2019, BG.
I know.
It's 2019, bro. Come on.
Listen. According to some Xbox guys, Sea of Thieves is seeing a resurgence. This is what the claim is.
Oh yeah, streaming
because apparently it had like a lot of viewers on Twitch, which to me it was because Ninja was playing it, but these Xbox guys claim it's because it's a resurgence and like a lot more people are playing the game and viewing the game than is perceived, but it was because Ninja was playing it, the biggest streamer on Twitch. Am I wrong?
No, bro. I've seen, and I know it's a this is the thing about Sea of Thieves and Twitch. Not that many people stream Sea of Thieves, but the people that do stream it, they got like huge fucking fam, like Ninja. They got
there's 3 big streamers.
Yeah, so it'd be like 2 or 3 people with like 100,000 viewers, and then everybody else got like 1 or 2. So
yeah, I think Dr. Disrespect jumped in too.
Yeah, he jumped in.
Yeah, it's the new PvP stream game.
Yeah, it don't have a huge
PvP not out yet.
No, it's there's people PvP in there.
Bro.
Nah, but PvP's not out yet.
Did you see people comparing the sales of Spider-Man and God of War to the amount of viewers that Sea of Thieves had? What, bro?
Jack Move, where did you make this up at?
I saw it. I definitely saw it. It was on Twitter.
Nah, it's smooth though. Just to let you know, I'm not talking about traditional PvP. There's people actually going on the game and raiding each other's boats. Like, still
Well, yeah.
It was a tweet.
They're calling it PvP.
It was a tweet making fun of God of War and Spider-Man not having 1,000 viewers combined or separately or some shit. And then they was like, but Sea of Thieves got like over 150,000.
Yeah, Summit 1G is responsible.
That Tim Dog or somebody.
It has longevity. Like my man, the game sold like every 10 million a piece. What are you
because I saw people saying, I thought Sea of Thieves was dead, but
Summit 1G. It was Summit 1G. What's the other guy? I'm not gonna name him all.
Summit 1G, Dr. Disrespect, and Ninja.
It's one
Summit 1G is mainly responsible though. He was like he consistently was streaming that game. Then Lyric streamed it, and it went from there.
I guess Microsoft.
Yeah, they getting paid off.
Checkbook.
Shut up! Nobody getting paid off.
Listen,
they definitely are getting paid off.
I'll say this: I don't think there has to be some incentive. I'm sorry to be this guy.
Nah, Summit's not. Summit did claim he wasn't getting paid for that.
Because hold on, you mean to tell me Ninja, which has he ever said anything about Sea of Thieves or even played it prior to now, and randomly he just whips out a Sea of Thieves stream? That's suspicious.
Hold on,
you just randomly play Sea of Thieves?
I agree with that. Ninja, I would think, he got paid.
Didn't Rare even say they had like an update or something, like some type of announcement or press event they had for Sea of Thieves in like a couple months or something like that?
That's coming up in February.
Exactly. Like they're paid off.
Wait, why would they be paid off before the content drops?
Hold on.
They could have done that when the game came out. They could have done that when the game came out. Why wait a whole year?
I agree with that.
I got a question. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, ask.
Why would it be a bad thing for them paying people with clout to stream the game?
It's not bad, but the conclusion that these guys jump to, like,
that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing, though.
I mean, if I was them, I would pay them, of course. Exactly. I would have paid them day one. I'm not going to wait a year.
I think Ninja
there was a tweet I saw that basically somebody said, well, we know Microsoft is paying them off to play this game, and one of the Rare devs said, he replied and said, of course Rare is not paying them to play it all.
No, he
about Microsoft.
No, but then Ybarra came out and said they're not. Said Microsoft is not paying these guys.
It's too coincidental.
He said it and Summit said it, so it might be true.
It might not be direct cash, like direct money payment, but there's some perk, bro. I just don't. If it's just suspicious and random, the timing of it. Like if he was like interested in Sea of Thieves, like maybe around the time it came out, which was when it came out last year, summer,
like March or something like that.
The only way
he just randomly plays it a year later.
The thing is, the only way I could see Microsoft actually pay if all these streams were taking place on Mixer.
No,
but they weren't. They're taking place on Twitch.
No, but they're influencers. I can see them paying
like that.
Yeah, but would you think Microsoft want? I want these guys playing Sea of Thieves, or would you rather have these big ass streamers on Mixer?
The thing is though, you can't. Sometimes you can't kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Like what I mean. You can't push Mixer platform and Sea of Thieves. It's
because Twitch is a bigger platform.
Yeah, pick your poison.
There's more eyes. There's more eyes on Twitch than on Mixer.
But Microsoft is openly paying people to go to
Mixer. on Mixer. That's entice you to come to Mixer.
But at the same time,
advertisement though.
Yeah, but this is the thing though, right? It would look bad if you say I'm paying you to play this game as opposed to I'm paying you to stream on this platform. You see what I'm saying? It look worse if we paying them off to play this game.
You look at Ninja's channel, his YouTube channel, and his Twitch. It's It's literally Fortnite for like 8 pages, and then a random Sea of Thieves. No,
and
bro.
A Sea of Thieves event is right around the corner. Come on, man.
Yeah, this shit ain't no coincidence, bro.
It's way too convenient. Like, let me put this man's channel up so y'all can see how ridiculous this look. Like,
best way to figure it out. Watch the stream and see how many times he brings up the new content coming out.
Look at this. Fortnite for forever. And then boom, Sea of Thieves.
Microsoft had to hand him a big check for him to do that.
Do we really believe he just randomly wanted to play Sea of Thieves one day? Oh, we really believe in that, bro?
Damn, it's the only video with not a million views.
Can you guys hear me fine?
Yeah, we hear.
Who is that? What's good? Yeah.
It is fishy. I even told Kid the other day, I don't know, man. That's suspect. But when you stream stuff like that, don't you have to say that you're sponsored by him? Like, you legally have the obligation.
You should. You're
supposed to.
Yeah, you should.
Well, I feel like someone like Ninja, you know, if people aren't going to automatically assume that if he was getting paid, he would have said it. Like, I really, really and truly do. Like, it's not like, you know, he's streaming some random ass game. He's streaming Sea of Thieves. It's not like he's a random ass name. Like, people are going to just assume that. I feel like he would come out openly and say if he was.
Did any of us watch the stream to see if he actually did say it?
I don't watch Ninja streams.
No.
Nobody's tuning into a Sea of Thieves stream.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of people tuning in, but it's not us.
I've been watching them.
Hey, what's funny is, like, I've seen some of these streams, like, they're actually entertaining. Like, that's what I was telling Kid. I was like, they need to make the game fun to play, not fun to watch. That's whack.
Yeah,
like,
watching them raid each other's ship, the Stillos, Athenas, is funny.
I saw one time where the Kraken and the Megalodon attacked one ship at the same time.
Ninja's starting to lose steam after
the New York
Brooklyn
people. Yeah, New Year's.
The Brooklyn people in New York on New Year's.
Come on, guys, move your body. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it.
Like, you know, right now is a good time to diversify your bonds, so that way, you know, when Fortnite does fizzle out, whenever that is, like, you're not just a one-trick pony.
To be honest, like, I hope they're paying them. It's like it shows me they're actually putting money to something. Because if they're paying Ninja, they paying him real money. They ain't paying him no chump change. Like, and he's the biggest streamer out there. So, like, people want them to market their games more. This is probably not this. There's probably no better way to market your game than have Ninja from Twitch play your game.
What would you say is more effective at this point? Making a commercial for your game or paying a big streamer?
Paying a big streamer. It depends. Super Bowl commercial, that's the only one I would consider it over a streamer. But that's extremely expensive.
If the game was like not launching yet, I would say just market it like crazy. But the game's like almost a year old, so might as well just go streamer.
Yeah, I would definitely say paying a streamer is better because when you put it on TV, you're honestly paying to reach a demographic that doesn't pay games. You're reaching every demographic. And a lot of it is going to be the demographic that doesn't play games. So it's kind of like wasted money when you could, you know, advertise directly to the ones you do know plays games.
More people watch Ninja play games than a lot of your local networks. Like, I used to work at Dish. I saw a lot of the analytics when it comes to who would watch what, how many people would watch what network. But yeah, I probably butchered that. It's whatever. Like, that's not the point of the conversation. A lot of these networks, a lot of these networks don't really get the viewership they used to.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah, ain't a lot of them closing. Yeah, a lot of them. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. Like, that's why these big channels that have like one or two big hits, like AMC with The Walking Dead, like, they have so much talking ground because, like, if you're a cable provider, you lose, you know, The Walking Dead, like, you're gonna switch cable providers, chance are, unless you're BG and you just, like, you know, pirate the shit. But, you know,
absolutely. Pirate stuff all day, man. Except games. I don't pirate games. I pirate everything else.
How about you be a pirate and Sea of Thieves, BG? Ninja likes.
Yeah, why don't you pirate like in real life?
Yeah, come on, man.
Are you and Smooth still playing Sea of Thieves?
We will on.
We never started playing Sea of Thieves. Really.
Man.
I don't co-sign that because
for the game y'all never played. It's crazy.
No, I mean we played it. We played it in all. We probably played it maybe 4 or 5 times. Like me and Kid played it. Like I think Kid played it a couple of times with Tim Dog and them. But like I just like he can't get me on that game because I'm just like it's just I can't keep my attention span.
No, it's not trash.
It's not that it's trash. It has potential. It's just they have to literally go back on everything they say. They literally have to make the game what they claimed it's not. Like it needs a progression system. It needs more shit to do. It needs more activities. It needs a PvP area. And they don't want to do any of that shit.
No, wait, hold on. Smooth, you said this game is an 8 out of 10, right?
Oh shit.
Yes, sir.
What'd you like about it? I know this is a tough question, but what'd you like about Sea of Thieves?
I like that it was different. It was fun. There was just like anything can happen. There's not a lot of games like that. Yeah. There's nothing scripted in the game.
No, there's a lot of fun moments in the game, but you know those moments are far in between. You spend more of your time selling than anything else.
Well, I'd rather sell than build towns.
Honestly,
I don't know, man. I'd rather build towns in Minecraft before I sell.
Skylines than see a dog shit.
I mean, that Ubisoft game might be what Sea of Thieves is supposed to be. Skull and Bones.
No, I don't think you can compare the two. That's strictly a PvP thing. Like,
yeah, Skull and Bones has one job.
What about the game Atlas?
Atlas is dead on arrival. Have you not seen that game? Have you played that game? Why don't you go look some Twitch streams and then we'll come back and have this conversation.
Oh, it's out?
It's an early access. Like, trust me, you'll be back in 5 minutes. Like, yep, it's dead on arrival. It's like Ark, but even worse.
That's a lot.
Well, they're made by the same dev too.
Yeah,
shout out to them.
Grand open, grand closes. Okay. Nintendo.
Before you get on, is anybody going to be picking it up because of these changes?
Atlas?
Come on, Bon.
No.
I'm going to try it
when the PvP server. Yeah, when that is, I'm going to pop it in and try it. Like, I got Game Pass.
Well, I bought the game like one day once.
But these Xbox dudes really had the nerve to make it seem like these were like genuine hype on Twitch about Sea of Thieves.
There's still a lot of people watching right now.
Hold on. No,
there is a lot of Twitch streamers that really like playing Sea of Thieves. It's just like they all play Fortnite the most for the most part.
No, what people were implying on tweets, and I will go find this tweet if y'all question it. They were implying that this game is more popular than God of War and Spider-Man. That is just simply not true.
They were implying that the game was. They were implying that the game was like extremely popular, contrary to popular belief. That it wasn't
God of War. Like I wasn't a particular fan of Spider-Man, but like God of War is the truth. Like
but Spider-Man was more popular than God of War. God of War was probably a better game, but Spider-Man was more popular.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ain't arguing that.
Nintendo was the best-selling console of 2018.
Congrats, Blair Drew.
Weird shit there, Blair.
Thank you, Smooth. I appreciate that. It's been kind of quiet on Twitter. Usually when there's some type of NPD, I'll see some type of Kratos.
Is that why you switched your avatar?
Hey.
No, I'm rebranding.
Hey, Blander, you know I don't tweet about NPDs.
I'm not talking about you, Jack.
Right.
Usually I'll see like Nathan Drake twerking, Kratos dancing with a party hat on, but
Yep.
It was quiet.
You know the funny thing about these NPDs was, while Nintendo fans was bragging about NPDs, they didn't get no Resident Evil and Metroid got delayed.
No,
it didn't even get delayed. It got restarted.
Fine. You know what's funnier about these NPDs? Nintendo fans weren't even celebrating that much. Xbox dudes was just happy they wasn't in last place. Like, oh shit, we got second. Like,
oh yeah, that's what Smooth was talking about.
Smooth had a fucking celebratory Planet Xbox about you. I'm like, fam.
Man, congratulations, Smooth.
I mean, I'm just saying. It happens. It was nice to see, Nintendo push through. I see when Nintendo wins, it don't bother me, yo. It's good for gaming.
Y'all like a bunch of fucking losers. This shit crazy, man.
I can't. I'm trying to Google. I can't find the exact sales for each console.
Well, Nintendo Switch sold 1.7 million.
All you need to know is that the Switch
Xbox did 900,000, almost a million, and PlayStation did a paltry 700,000, like that. But
poultry?
Ain't that like chicken? What are you talking about, man?
Does that have a double meaning? Like,
what word was it? What word was it? Portrait, right?
Putrid.
At least I'm not the only one mispronouncing shit.
Move.
Putrid, yeah, a putrid 700K. You know,
I'm like poultry. I'm like, is that poultry?
To claim last place. But yeah, that's how it went.
What the fuck is going on today?
Thought the only chickens we was talking about was in Sea of Thieves, dog. What the fuck going on?
Though.
I had to like look up the definition of poultry and see if it meant something else too.
This man said, how you take a L while taking a L, pretending to take a W? This shit crazy, bro.
But yeah, congrats to Nintendo.
Yeah.
That
oh, did you also hear that Smash is the fastest selling exclusive of all time, beating Halo 3 and Halo Reach?
I didn't hear that.
Is it really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is.
Nice, good shit.
Okay.
I hate Smash, but good. Congratulations.
It's crazy that 2 Halo games held that title.
Yeah, it was just Nintendo and Xbox exclusives up there.
Just goes to show you how far Halo has fallen.
I know, right? But it's like, yeah, pretty much.
The Xbox One was confirmed to have sold 41 million consoles at this point.
About fucking time.
By who?
I don't remember how it was, but let me see. Let me look it up.
The 41 million, that's not too bad, Smooth.
I don't think there was no official numbers that came out, but that seems about right.
Yeah, I forgot how they got analyst Xbox.
That's probably the real number.
Yeah, they just figured out that it hit the 41 million units sold mark. Pretty much by tracking something. Daniel Ahmad, who works for Nico Partners, an analyst for digital games in Asia, blah, blah, blah. He has access to the NPD numbers as well as the numbers in European markets. So, yeah, they got that information. He put out that info.
So it's about 8.2 million a year. That's pretty good.
So you just add like the what 200 that they've sold in Japan to it.
Oh, Jesus.
Pretty much. So that's a little bit less than half of what PlayStation has sold. Not too bad.
Hey, Smooth, are those poetry numbers?
In the grand scheme of things, it's not really, but because of PlayStation's historic run this generation, it seems bad, but it's not quite bad at all. So I'll take 41 million any day.
All right.
Any day.
Yeah, he's ready for you next generation, Jack.
Yeah, I know, right?
Somebody said paltry.
Which
means small or meager. Okay. See, Smooth doesn't know the words he's using.
You mean like PAL?
PAL, yes, PALTRY.
Okay, that is a different word. Okay, Smooth, I see you.
Paltry, which means small. Okay, I got you, dog.
Smooth pronounced that bitch like chicken, dog.
Okay.
Not act like he did.
I've never heard that word before.
You guys never? Are you serious?
No.
But you ain't know what Smooth was
I knew what he was saying.
Oh. No, you ain't. Nah.
No, I laughed at the guy for saying, what did he say about Xbox?
Analytics.
And yeah, but I didn't laugh at Smooth.
Analytics.
I got it. So yeah, congrats to Nintendo and I guess the Xbox also.
Oh no, hey Jack, you sound so dumb. I sound dumb because you know the paltry and poultry are spelled completely different. Let me ban your stupid. Let me ban you for being retarded because
time him out, Jack. Let him live. Man,
that's a ban right there.
Oh, not Oldie Tron. That's the homie.
Man, fuck that nigga.
Oh man,
dog, not Oldie.
I'm stupid because I'm those are two different words, sir.
Man.
Poultry and paltry are two different words.
Oh man,
now go stick a dictionary in your ass.
yo, Oldie, DM me, man, and I'll I guess I'll free you, man.
I'll free you.
I'll have to free you after the podcast, man. Just hit me.
Pay that kid Smooth unblock fee $5.
He said I sound so dumb and he misspelled the word. So shout out to you, fam. You got it.
Hey man, shout out to Oldie, man. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. Oh, Jesus.
Metroid Prime.
Andrew, what happened to that JPEG, dog?
Nintendo announced that they have completely restarted development, and it is in the hands of Retro Studios, who have not made a game since 2000.
Hey, we don't need all that.
Which is Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
Congratulations, Blandrew.
Tropical Damage Control.
Tropical Goat.
Didn't they say that Retro was also working on like 1 or 2 other games that got probably canceled?
No, one game got canceled, and the other game should be coming out this year with Star Fox Racing.
Oh, one game got
Star
canceled.
Fox Racing.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Nintendo canceling games now. Oh, okay.
It's supposed to be like Diddy Kong Racing with the Star Fox on it. It's gonna be cool.
Can we get like a good Star Fox game instead?
I would prefer just to have a Diddy Kong Racing 2 before I got a Star Fox Racing.
No.
Yeah.
Diddy Kong characters are trash. Why would you want that?
And Star Fox characters are better?
Yes.
You got freaking peppy hair, a goddamn toad, a stoic falcon bird, and Fox. For real?
Name me 5 characters that's not your team from Star Fox.
You got the pig, you got the lizard, you got
what
Star
Wars.
Also, now you're gonna name all Star Wars people.
What is the pig and the lizard's name?
Bond, I don't. Why do you care so much?
Leon. See, how are you gonna be hyped for this game when you don't even know the characters?
Well, because for characters,
it's got better characters than Donkey Kong. You don't even know the characters' names.
I said Diddy Kong.
Diddy Kong is Donkey Kong.
Half of Diddy Kong's roster was rare characters.
But I'm
like
saying
Conquer
Diddy Kong is Donkey Kong's character. How are you gonna say Star Fox got better characters? You can't even name the characters.
Because he told me not to name the Star Fox team. Bond.
Yeah, not to name the Star Fox team. That was Star Wars.
That was
team.
Wolf's team. Yeah.
Anyway, let me listen to this.
Nintendo guys out here frauding.
All right, let me listen to your tears about Metroid. Let's hear it, Bond.
Oh, you're probably one of those dudes defending Federation Force, weren't you?
No. But let's hear it. Metroid Prime 4.
Well, at least we freaking know what Retro's making now. God damn.
I've never seen like a fan base actually like say thank you for scrapping like you know what I mean? I've never seen it before. Like thank you for restarting development on a game.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
No, the way Nintendo did it was like classy. You couldn't be mad at that. You could be a disappointed.
I can't be mad at that. They restarted the game might not even come out to the next console now.
I have to respect them for doing what they did, but you know they are still the ones that gave them that game. They're still the ones.
This is completely mismanagement of a development cycle of a game. If this was Microsoft, they'd be getting killed right now online. And you all know it.
And this begs
Look what happened with Scalebound.
Exactly.
Twitter blew up when it got it.
Microsoft just canceled Scalebound. I don't even think they gave us a statement.
They literally just picked a dev. Like, obviously, I think everyone would have wanted, Scalebound to be pushed to another dev, but they might as well have just pushed this game back 4 more years.
It might as well come on the next Nintendo console.
Hey, Blandrew.
What's that?
Why they didn't do this with Star Fox Zero?
Thank you.
That was a Miyamoto thing, and he thought the gyro controls for the Wii U would have been cool. It wasn't.
I think he's lost his touch. It's time to put the old folks back in the retirement home. He had his time. His time is up.
He could still do Pikmin. It's just other stuff.
Again, Pikmin.
Yeah, where Pikmin at?
Rest my case.
I said Pikmin.
So have you ever played Pikmin, Bond?
I own Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2. If you watch my game collection library,
I ain't watching that dusty video. I was just asking if you played Pikmin.
I can actually name the characters like Captain Olimar. I can actually name the character. It's crazy, Jack. These hardcore Nintendo fans that be hating on me can't even name the characters that I named, but I'm the hater.
Give that man that view, bro.
Damn.
But I'm the hater.
No, that video is like 8 years old.
Which would warrant more to my case that it's been up forever. So how you know I didn't have it or played it?
He's saying the material there if you need to.
Thank you. Reference it.
Yeah, if you need it, man.
You gotta make a new one though, Bond. Like
a new one. I don't buy. All my games are Steam library games now.
Well, still, that video got to be like 360p by now. Then, like, come on,
yeah, it's an HD and it has over 10,000 views.
Let me see this dirt.
This dude Blandrew talk about rebooting his channel. We can't keep up to date with the old stuff.
My last video got 92,000 views, sir. Relax.
Oh shit!
Really, Blandrew? Let me check it out.
I'm out here, Bond.
Yeah, I can't front. I can't front. Blandrew has good quality work.
Like, thank you.
He does.
What was your video on, Blandrew?
Persona 5 and Smash.
Everybody was clout chasing for that.
Is your YouTube name still named Blandrew or is it Andrew?
Blandrew still, yeah.
Is it gonna stay Blander?
Well, I'm making a new channel that's still staying up.
Right. So you're gonna.
You don't even hardly put content on the one channel though. Why are you making another
Chat
one?
move. Give me. I'm tired.
Did you even beat Persona 5 yet?
What does that matter?
No. Was that a yes or a no?
Wait, why do you want to know that?
Is that a yes or a no?
Again, why do you want to know that?
Answer the question, Blandry. Have you beaten Persona 5?
You still never answered my...
Why are you acting? First of all, why are you acting like a woman answering a question? With a question?
You should be. You never answered my question.
No, you can't answer a question with a question.
Listen, hold on, Bond. Glad you still want to know how you get up them stairs.
This is crazy. So Blandry ain't ever even beat Persona, but he making videos hyping it.
Again, watch the video, Bond.
Are you hyped for the announcement on Blandry?
Blandry, what the fuck did you beat, dog? God damn.
Thank you. Blandry turned into the next Black Baron and the next Dr. Trey.
Don't do that. Oh, fuck.
Again. The video was never about my reaction. We were in a Discord, and people who played that game were hyped. Bond.
So why you ain't hyped for it? Why you ain't beat it yet?
Because I'm waiting for the Switch version.
This is craziness. The game came out on PlayStation 3, and he waiting for a Switch version.
Yeah, handheld gaming.
But how do we know that one's coming out for? Like,
we don't.
Trust me.
That's another thing.
You trying to put money on this, Bomb?
Oh no!
No, I'm not putting money on it. But I just think it's crazy. Like, this game came out on a PlayStation 3, and yet you waited a whole generation of consoles to buy the game. That's gonna run and play exactly like the PlayStation 3 version at 720p.
Don't get your feet to do the remote play, Blandry.
I just feel like if Persona was coming out for the Nintendo platform, they would have announced it when they announced the character for the actual game. Like,
not
it's kind of weird to drop it and then announce it later.
Or the Persona 5R trailer would have had a Nintendo.
Yeah, that's what I'm putting my bet on right there.
This shit is crazy. Like, people that want to play games who waiting 4 years after the game came out to play.
You of all people saying this, Bond.
Okay, what game have I waited 4 years to play?
Waited 20 years to play Metal Gear Solid.
I'm sorry. Do I like Metal Gear Solid?
Hold on. So now you're acting like you never played old games before.
I'm just saying. If I want to be, I want to play this game. Let me wait 4 years to play it.
Don't you wait for games on PC all the time?
What games have I waited 4 years to play on a PC?
I mean, I didn't say you waited 4 years, but I know you waited a year for GTA 5.
That's completely different. That's not 4 years.
Wait, what game am I waiting 4 years for?
Persona 5.
The game came out Wait, what?
No.
It came out 2017.
It did not even come out 2017.
Didn't it?
Well, it came out 2016 for Japan, but
it's 2019 right now. Shit came out on the PlayStation 3. And I know
do you even have a system that you could play it with? Yeah, just pick it up on the PS3, man. He
got a PS4.
This shit is crazy, man.
Pick it up on the PS4. You don't even get trophies or achievements on the Switch.
Is, people are going to wait 3 years for the game and then pay $60 full price for it.
No, it's gonna be 70.
The Atlas tax.
Oh man.
No, the milk your booty tax because they know you'll pay for that shit.
Wow.
I'm just waiting on that pre-order link.
Yo.
This shit is crazy.
Man, it's a milk your booty pause.
Hey, Blandry, I got a serious question for you, Blandry.
What's up?
I got a serious. Are you going to pick up Mortal Kombat 11 on the Switch?
Of course not. Oh, I just think the game's trash overall. I don't care about that game.
I grew up playing on that finally. So this is crazy. Like, we waiting 3 years for a game to come out when it's been out on the old system that plays exactly like the new system.
Handheld gaming, Bond.
So when's Metroid Prime coming out? 2025? That's not
the next what?
The next console.
I think 2023.
It'll be 2 new Xboxes out before the time the game comes out.
Because I do feel like
Xboxes.
I do feel like it since it has been canceled and sent back to the start of the dev cycle, I do think they'll have a better idea of what they want to do than they did at the beginning of this cycle. Yeah, Metroid.
I
think this is an absolute Hold on.
It's like with the Resident Evil, because I'm sure they had a lot of concept that they liked. They don't have to rethink that You know, because a lot of the development has to do with the thought process and what they want to do too.
And when was the last Metroid Prime game?
Like
2004,
2007,
Metroid
2006.
Prime Federation Force.
Well, the console
Is that
was
what the shit's called?
so.
Yep. And it was a glorified abomination that Black Baron called the RPG of the year. I didn't even know this game was an RPG. Some of these Nintendo fans need to be put down like cattle.
Oh my god.
That's crazy. Like old Yeller. Oh man.
Like clearly, like Baron is diseased in the head, too many pile drivers and brain damage. Called it the RPG of the year. This is a goddamn first-person shooter on a handheld. But Blade, I'm surprised you didn't get it, but it's portable.
Metroid Federation Force?
Yeah, it's portable.
You think I just buy every game because I can play it portably?
I mean, you didn't buy Persona 5 until it's going to be portable.
You got that right, Bond. Waiting on that pre-order link.
Wow. Metroid Prime 3 came out 2008 or 7, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the whole point. That Retro.
That's the only Metroid Prime I never beat. Was the third
Retro
one.
Studios hasn't made a game in forever and hasn't announced a new game in 8 years.
They made Tropical Greatness in
Tropical Damage
2014.
Shorts. Anybody could have made.
No, they couldn't have.
Rare made it, and Retro made it. So why couldn't anybody else make it?
Have you? I'm not about to argue this with
I
somebody
own the
that
damn
hasn't.
game, dumbass.
Did you play it?
Yes.
I don't care if you can look at it on your wall. Did you play it?
You think I just buy things to look at on my wall? Okay.
Hey, Bland, you show some respect. That man got some Nintendo games on his wall. You ain't never
Oh
seen
yeah,
before.
my bad. Bond knew the character of a pig and a lizard.
Bro, I got the Now You're Playing with Power poster laminated on my wall, dog.
Oh shit!
What you know about that, Bland?
Blanche, you weren't even born when that poster came out.
Games you never heard
Show
of.
some goddamn respect, Blandrew.
Exactly.
Who brags about being old?
Nobody brags about being old. But I'm just saying, why you bragging when you were born in 3D Gamer?
Oh man, here we go.
He was playing
33, still look young and
Bond
good
was
as hell.
playing Nintendo when you were just like a sparkle, my nigga.
Nah, his parents probably ain't hit puberty when I was playing Nintendo.
Oh shit!
Oh man! Oh,
Damn, are you like 60, bro? Like, what the fuck's going on here?
Best looking 60-year-old on the planet.
Wow.
My whole point is, bro, if you really want to play a game, you ain't waiting 3 years and 3 consoles to get it.
3 consoles. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be PS3, PS4, and now Switch.
Okay. You got it, Bun.
And you gonna bring up Metal Gear like I even like Metal Gear.
Weren't you watching all the cutscenes for like 2 days straight?
Yeah, because I actually got to get the story because I was curious. That game left you with more questions than freaking answers.
So it looks like it kept you wanting to play the game, Bun.
No, it didn't.
You're some type of YouTube gamer that just watches
I would actually play the game instead of just watching a 3-hour condensed cutscene.
YouTube game.
But I keep forgetting when it comes to stories and things. You Nintendo fans are completely lacking in that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I put in over 200 hours in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Bond.
Yeah, that trash game.
Yeah, 200 hours in it. Though.
Yeah, I had to drop that too.
I put in 2 and gave that one up.
Never mind.
Nope, they ain't fixed that shit. Shit drop into like 240p, 340p.
And it's the best 240p game you'll ever play.
That sounds wild, Landrew.
They don't even make any 240p games.
I'm just saying, that game was incredible.
I think the best game on the Switch is still Zelda.
That's a quotable right there. The best 240p game you'll ever play.
That game, Zelda ain't even exclusive to the Switch.
Did you know when they make the reviews trailer for games, they need to put that on there. Best 240p game.
That just seems like the completely opposite.
That's crazy.
The accolades trailer. That's what that needs.
That's a quotable right there.
Trailer.
That's
wow.
Oh man.
But wait, Bond, curious, like, what's the next game you're buying for your Switch?
You tell me.
Yoshi and Mark, sir.
I've been asking myself that for a long ass time. You tell me.
Yoshi.
Fire Emblem 3 Houses, right? Ain't that what it's called?
If that comes out, that's coming out. Get it.
It's coming out sometime soon.
Daemon X Machina.
As of right now, it looks like the next ones I might get is either going to be whatever comes first, Luigi's Mansion or the new Pokemon.
Yeah, Dragon Mark for Death. Thank you, Nev. This month.
Dragon, like I don't even heard of that game, Blandrew.
Yes, I know, because you're a YouTube gamer that just Watch his cuts.
That's just
New shit.
Did you be Dragon Quest 11 there, Blandrew?
Waiting on the Switch version, bro.
Oh my god! So hold on, I'm out here beating these games that you waiting on, but you call me a YouTube gamer.
Wasn't that the first Switch game?
Crazy.
Hold on. What's this new title of YouTube gamer? What does this mean? This is new.
So you're a YouTube gamer when you beat games that Blandrew was waiting years and years on to play.
I like how the one place you're trying to play your games is the only place we can't tell if you actually beating them motherfuckers.
This is another good point.
I got my hours on my games there.
I was on.
I'm playing.
Game on.
Hey, for second of all, I generally post screens on Twitter whenever I beat a game on Switch.
I haven't seen one of those.
I believe
I ain't been seeing it. Bro.
Can you post a Twitch from the Switch?
Yeah,
you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can post it. Twitter.
Hold on, Blandrew, what's a YouTube gamer? I need a definition.
Somebody that beats games while Blandrew waits for them.
Somebody that just watches cutscenes on YouTube and acts like they played it for themselves, like Bond.
Oh, no, who do that?
I'm sorry, did I act like I played Metal Gear, Jack? Did I tell anybody I beat Metal Gear?
Nah.
Exactly, thank you.
That's wild what you're saying, Blandrew.
These YouTube gamers.
Next fraudulence, Blandrew.
Damn.
See, while you waiting for these games, I'm actually beating these games.
Hey, Blandrew, you better check that nigga wall. Stop playing. Check his wall,
Yeah,
bro.
check that wall.
Check that wall,
yellow,
bro.
I'm already in the post game content, 100+ hours in, and you sitting there like, I'm waiting for the announcement of the game.
You want me to check that slanted roof, Bond?
Yeah. Right after he's checking mom's house.
Oh man, we're going now. Let's go.
Oh no! Is this nigga really screaming at a Anthem dev?
What you talking about?
What Smooth just posted. Hold on. Okay, let me read this real quick. You should already have an X for God's sake. Your job title pretty much demands it. Jesus, senior editor at IGN.
That's Blandrew.
Oh, he's
crazy,
a senior editor at IGN. Let me put this on screen. This is juicy.
Oh shit!
This is zesty.
Fresh off the press.
So
no, Miranda Sanchez is the senior editor at IGN.
Is my screen flickering?
Yeah, it's flickering.
Yep.
Oh, hold on. What the hell? I don't know why he's doing that on. Hold on, let me bring this up.
You hear me, BG?
Yeah.
You should already have an X for God's sake. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, the person you're talking to, they work at IGN.
All right, he said, yeah, okay, so this is the Miranda Sanchez is the works at IGN. So I'm actually following him too. He said you should already have an X for God's sake. Your job title pretty much demands it. Jesus.
Wow.
They're talking about Xbox right now.
Senior editor at IGN, and you don't have an X.
Hold on, that's not his fault. That's IGN's fault. They should be providing him with that.
Miranda Sanchez.
I highly doubt that. I highly doubt she doesn't have access to an X. I highly doubt it.
No, IGN don't provide them with TVs, and I mean they have them at their job, but they don't have them at home.
I bet you. I'm willing to bet you $100 she could walk in there and take one home, and they wouldn't say nothing to her.
Let me finish this. Weak is too polite. Take your job a little bit more seriously. Maybe the site won't suck as much ass.
Damn.
Hey,
a Black Bond fan.
I like Miranda too, man. I like her.
So what's the problem with having a regular Xbox and not an X?
I don't know, kid. What is the problem? I don't have an X. You'll have to ask him. Apparently, it's the new thing, the new wave, because people keep bitching at me because I don't have one.
I mean, hey, I don't have an issue. Anyway, you got an Xbox, you got an Xbox. It's fine with me. You know what I mean? But I think what happened is Miranda Sanchez. She was like the Anthem demo is really making me want to invest in an Xbox One X. I know how beautiful the game is based on what I played on PC, and my trusty original Xbox One isn't quite doing Anthem justice. Too bad all the trade up deals are over. And so it's kind of people are like, wait, you work for IGN? How do you not have like all the consoles?
So hold up. People are attacking her because she's saying that she's probably
it's not like she's giving the games props, right?
So I got two things to say real quick, right? First of all, IGN does not provide them with personal consoles, like I said. Second of all, Smooth, I got a question about something Mike Ybarra was doing.
What's up?
Mike Ybarra was on Twitter bragging about how the best console to play Anthem on is the Xbox One X, you know, beautiful and all this. And then every time somebody asks him, like, hey, where are you playing it at, fam? He's like, oh, I'm on PC.
Yeah. He did his job for Xbox. He said the best console.
So if it's so great to play it, I don't know why is he not doing it.
That brings up my next question.
Just because, I mean, his friends are on PC. I mean, am I supposed to go to the X and not play with my friends?
What does Anthem run on? What does Anthem run on console?
But he's buying Division on the X.
30.
30? Lame.
30. Yeah, no matter what.
Yeah,
no matter
fuck
what
that
platform,
shit.
30.
No matter what platform you buy.
Hey, if you cross your eyes, it's 60 frames.
No.
That's like when dealers said headphones are better than 60 frames.
If you add two eyes together, it equals up to 60 frames.
But hold on, who said his friends on PC? Because he already said he's buying Division on the X, so that wouldn't make no fucking sense.
Man, look, man, if I was getting paid by Xbox, I'm playing that motherfucker on Xbox.
Most of these executives probably won't come out openly and say, but they have it on both. I know for a fact Mikey Barr plays Destiny on both platforms.
But hold on, like, to what this dude to like Sesh going at this chick Miranda, I think you gotta understand like, that most people. I think people have the misconception that like the average person at IGN is getting paid a lot. They're not. Okay.
They also live in San Francisco.
Exactly. That's the next thing I was about to say. Like the top 5 most, they live in one of the top 5 most expensive places to live in the United States.
Rent is $4,600.
I think I don't for like the first year Alana Pierce worked there. She always said, "I don't have the money to buy an X," and you know. So
listen,
right now in San Fran is like $4,000.
God damn.
Listen, I would be surprised if the average worker there is making more than $39K.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Let me get this straight. Basic start like entry level job.
Let me get this straight. So you telling me Microsoft will send Lamar Wilson's fat ass an Xbox, but he won't send nobody for an idea?
Oh man, apparently.
Why you taking shots at Lamar Wilson, dog? God damn. Lamar Wilson,
nah, but he's every other week, yo.
Okay, you know why though, Smooth? You know why? Because Lamar Wilson is considered an influencer and she's not.
Exactly. Yeah. He's gonna sell more consoles while unboxing it.
That's why I said like the Xboxes are in the top 5 worst fan bases of gaming, because that's just uncalled for, man. If you want her to have an Xbox One X so bad, buy it for her.
No.
Yeah, I don't even know the current faces of IGN, like post Greg Miller and Colin Moriarty. Like those are the last people I knew.
Once they left IGN, pretty much actually died.
But you know what? Maybe she's just waiting for the next console, like Blandry's waiting for a handheld version.
Maybe. Shit.
Greatness awaits, right, Jack?
Yeah, I know, right? God damn.
Yo, be waiting a while.
Why you call Lamar Wilson? Oh man, it was fucked up, Smooth.
Really
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was funny, brother.
It just rolled off the tongue. I didn't even mean for it to sound like that.
So crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, he shouldn't be getting on it for that. Like IGN, they not dishing out like y'all think they are, man. Like it's people's dream job, but that is not a dream pay.
It's a reason.
They might not come out openly and say that, but she can get a loaner from IGN if she wanted to. Like I guarantee you she could.
It's a reason.
If she's a senior editor and she can't get a loaner from IGN and play something, I doubt that.
Who knows?
You know, that's one of the places that like to pay people in clout type shit, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
So you mean to tell me they're giving people legendary collections of Kingdom Hearts 3, but they can't let someone borrow an Xbox One X? Okay.
IGN is the type of place that pays you in resume, because like, okay, you work here, and the next person is gonna see you worked at IGN, and that's where you're gonna make more money.
Yep. Or you gonna go into getting crowdfunding like Greg and Colin did, and you see how that worked out for him.
Yeah, and two other people just left recently that's doing the same thing.
Look how well it worked for Elena Pierce. Like, you know, she is way bigger than she was before she went on IGN.
Like, what's the difference between somebody like Greg Miller and like the shit we do? They worked at IGN, so they automatically are perceived to have more credibility than us. So that's why they Patreon got like 50,000 a piece, and they got 2 of them motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I did it like that. That's a clout.
You got 2 Patreons.
Well, the good thing about it is when you're in that role and you start meeting these people, like, you know, you might get people like Kid sharing, you know, sharing the Weapon Wheel podcast. But when you're like on that level, they're having developers share their shit. They're having publishers share their shit. Like people that actually have a reach.
Yep.
Damn. He went on her neck. What were we talking about before that? Was it Nintendo? Something?
Yeah, Nintendo.
No, I think we talked enough about that, right?
It's about Metroid restarting, and that's bullshit. Like,
No, it's not.
The game was supposed to come out this year, Blandrew.
No, it wasn't. It always had just in development. They never gave it a year.
Bro, it was gonna be a 20.
It didn't even have any imagery. It just had a fucking picture of
JPEG.
JPEG.
The fact that they had to restart
that's literally the last time we saw it is when they announced it.
But the fact that they had to restart development is pathetic. That is like, wow. Like, what the fuck were you doing?
That game must have looked horrible for them to say, man, scrap all this shit, bro. Like, we got to start all the way over. This shit terrible.
Yeah. They might just wait till the next generation of console because I don't think the Switch is powerful enough to do a next generation Metroid Prime justice.
That might have been the reason it got canceled. Maybe it couldn't run on the Switch.
Because you got to figure if the game has to run at 60 frames. That's all Metroid Prime games. It has to run at 60. That is not a concession. They're not doing 30.
Forza Horizon 4, they removed all of their dance moves.
Forza.
Forza Horizon 4.
Yeah, the drivers had dance moves.
Yeah.
What?
I didn't know about this.
If you won like a race, if you won like oh my god,
your avatar,
if you won a race, your avatar would do some kind of dance move. The fucking cars really Blandrew. Are they transforming and fucking shut up?
Are the cars
I'm starting to wonder if Blandrew even plays games at this rate. Jesus.
Oh man.
Yeah, because I didn't know the name of a pig and a lizard. Okay, Bon.
And you
That's
thought
because you just try to say cars doing the moonwalk.
The cars were the ones dancing.
What the fuck? What the car gonna do?
Hey, man,
Blandrew?
That's Blandrew making a joke, y'all. That's just comedic time. Right?
Thank you, Jack.
I got you, Blandrew.
I think he legitimately believed that when he said that. He said that too fast for that to be a comedic relief.
You think the car's on some Herbie fully loaded shit, though.
Yeah, they removed the dances because in the wake of everybody suing Fortnite now.
Yep.
If someone wins that against Fortnite, it's over. It's a wrap for everyone.
Yep, everybody's gonna get a taste.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, that was a good move on their part. Just covering their tracks. Just in case. Well, no pun intended. Just in case nobody.
They're like, ain't nobody even doing nothing with this. No one gives a shit about doing dances on.
Well, you got clips.
Now were those paid dances though? Like, or were they like?
Nah. Well, it's a loot box system in Forza Horizon 4. So,
long as they ain't pay no money for the shit and they like take it out, I feel the type way about that.
I know Forza Horizon 4 had loot boxes.
Oh, it definitely does.
I had no idea.
It had 20. Don't every Forza game launch with day one DLC you can buy and all that? Yeah.
I know. It's all loot boxes.
No, it's not.
What's not loot box?
Educate us, move. Are you eating right now?
Yeah, my bad. I'm having a homemade chicken nugget.
Come on,
yeah, we gotta start instituting if you eating on podcast finds.
What you eating, Spoon?
Homemade chicken nuggets.
So does Forza have loot boxes or not?
No, it does. It does. But I just didn't like how Hardhead said it's all loot boxes. It's not true.
Yeah, I don't play Forza. I wouldn't know that.
Okay. All right. Next time, say it more nicely, Hardhead.
I'm sorry, I hurt the little X-Bot, dog.
What were you gonna talk about that? So Sony Santa Monica, I think he was a level designer. He joined Microsoft the what's it called? The initiation? One of those?
The initiative.
Yeah.
Bro, why
this
these
was
guys?
new.
Dude's over here, the host of a podcast. Don't even know the name of the developer.
Listen, they haven't made a game yet. Why do I need to know
How often has this have them buying something been in the news? And so, how many times have you talked about this studio?
Come on,
they haven't made a game yet. They are irrelevant until they make a game.
Get on them.
Not only that, but you guys are hyping up a single guy that you guys can't even think of his name right now.
Yo, anybody you can take from Sony, Naughty Dog, Rockstar.
Oh, hold on. Now Sony, Naughty Dog are good?
Oh, man. So you just admitted something.
So you're giving Sony credit, right?
Huh? What?
Now Sony and Naughty Dog are good?
I ain't giving Sony credit. I'm giving the first party studios credit. Nah.
That is them.
No. Nah, B.
So like I said, a Sony Santa Monica dev joins Microsoft, and this made news for I didn't understand why, but and then a lot of dudes was partying and celebrating and it's a big deal. I'm like, he wasn't even, I don't even think he was a lead. I think he was just a developer, which
These guys are acting like Lakers fans when they got LeBron.
Well, probably happened. Didn't they just take someone from that studio a couple months ago?
People leave all the time.
That was probably like his best friend. They like my dude over there. His contract about to sign up.
Luckily for Sony and their first party dev, they cultivate talent. So it's a next man up mentality with them. You know, they can lose somebody and somebody can step into that.
Somebody's gonna be coming up in Sony.
But aren't you the same person that says Corey's what makes God of War?
That's a different situation. Though,
How is that a different situation? You just said that they could lose anyone, and then
someone gonna take his ass too.
Because he wrote
Smooth, who is we?
God of War games. That's a difference. He wrote the game.
Smooth, who is we?
I knew you was gonna say that.
When you talking about writing,
he said we.
That's different than actually directing.
All I know is the initiative of all the people that they keep taking from other companies and quotes like quadruple A title. If their first game is in a 90 or above on Metacritic, I consider that an L.
What if that joint come out with cartoony looking graphics and it's like Game Pass?
It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like Tomb Raider style, like that third person. It's
gonna be the Perfect Dark reboot, the reimagined.
I don't think it's good. I hope to God it's not Perfect Dark.
It's the Perfect Dark I've been waiting for.
Smooth Yard. I don't want better Perfect Dark.
Yeah, but anyway,
Perfect Dark. Like, let's be kid. Do you really want the talent that this? Let me talk. The talent that this company is getting. Do you really want them working on a Perfect Dark?
Because you're looking at Perfect Dark in the sense of Perfect Dark N64. You don't know, but I made a video exactly what they should do. Everybody keeps saying, do we want Santa Monica working on another God of War? No, until they bought you that God of War. Shit, nobody talking now.
Who didn't want Santa Monica working on
another God of War? Nobody be like, I don't want a God of War 4.
I think God of War is different than Perfect Dark.
No, but the thing is, if you, I don't understand.
Perfect Dark.
I know what you're talking about.
This is the problem I can't say. When people are like, well, I want new IPs, I want new IPs, right? I'm like, dude, if you remake a game, and look at everybody's losing their shit over fucking Resident Evil. Everybody lost their shit over God of War.
I get that,
bro, but you can't compare Resident Evil to Perfect Dark, though. Perfect Dark's not close.
No, what are you saying? What I'm saying? Look, this is what Smooth is saying. He's saying you cannot say you don't want something until people don't know what they want until they actually get it.
All I'm saying is a studio that's getting this much talent, and then they're still getting people. I don't want them working on Perfect Dark.
What I want is a Perfect Dark version of pretty much Uncharted / Tomb Raider /
I would like.
You didn't like Uncharted.
I never said I didn't like Uncharted.
We all know Smooth love PlayStation games, bro. Like, let's. It is what it is.
His biggest streams on his YouTube channel has been PlayStation.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Here goes nothing.
Bloodborne.
So I mean, if they make Perfect Dark, they make it, but I would just prefer something else.
So are people more excited about the? Okay, so I guess the real excitement was about the initiation, or whatever the fuck these niggas' name is, initiative.
Look, he forgot in 3 minutes. He forgot what the name was.
Listen, they are nobody until they make a game. That is the policy, okay? What was that movie? What was that movie?
I ain't got no problem with that.
I forgot what was the movie when this motherfucker wouldn't call the soldiers by their real name until they actually did something. That might have been Major Payne or the dude with the movie with the dude that died. Queers and Deers, or
could have been Star Wars with the freaking clone troopers.
Yeah, whatever it was. Anyway, until they make something, they don't got.
I get that. I do. But we'll have to see.
Queers. And
give us a reason to remember your name. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay, they will. We get all that talent.
I mean, Nintendo hired a bunch of people up for Retro Studios, and let me know how that turned out. Exactly.
What are you trying to say, Mom?
I'm just saying.
Nope, here we go.
Redskins hire free agents all the time. Let me know when's the last time they did anything. What happened to the Minnesota Vikings this year? Nothing.
Talk to talk.
So I guess people were more excited about the studio hiring a dev. It's more about the studio than the dev. I would hope. I hope they would.
But the thing is that this is what happened, right? When you tell me, lead person from this thing came from Naughty Dog, you think of Naughty Dog's last games, right? Mm-hmm. You say Santa Monica, you think of God of War.
But here's the problem.
You think Rockstar, you think of Red Dead. You're like,
here's the problem.
No, but that's not what goes through your mind.
Here's the problem. the celebration is coming from the same people that call these games one and done.
Yeah, they criticize. Yeah.
Not only that, but remember Recor when that had the backing of KG Inafune and the people from Retro Studios, and that was complete trash.
Yep.
Well, it wasn't complete trash.
It was trash. You guys struggled to beat that.
Here's my beef with the Recor thing. Right? Here's my beef with Recor. If Recor was one of those games, let me get this, and then you can eat them. All right.
Whoa!
If Recor was one of those games that came out for, if Recor was one of those games that came out for Switch or PlayStation, y'all would have called that shit the shit. But because it was Xbox, that's why it was quote unquote bad. Recor was a good game.
No. Wait.
Here's another example.
Jesus could have made that game.
Everybody originally thought Mighty Number 9 would have been good.
Guess what? There's only 2 of us in this party that beat that game.
Oh wait, no, I'm getting to that. Remember you, Kofi, like all of you guys sounded like you were drained by the time you got to the end of Recor,
and not drained in a good way.
Yeah, you didn't want to beat that just to beat it.
Recor wasn't. I won't say Recor is a good game. It was a good concept that was executed wrong.
It was a bad Ratchet and Clank.
Nah, I can't even really say they were trying to. I feel like the combat, fixed up a little bit, and Recor is better than the combat for Ratchet and Clank.
Wait a minute, what? What did you just say?
I said the combat in Recor, if it was fixed up a little bit, is better than the combat in Ratchet and Clank.
Are you talking about hand-to-hand combat or gun combat?
Yes.
But there's no such thing as hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank really ain't got like melee combat. Like, no,
Recor has no melee combat at all.
It doesn't?
No.
So what the hell are y'all talking?
I'm still talking hypotheticals though.
Probably the shooting, I guess they mean.
Yeah, I'm talking about your companion, and they have special abilities, and whatever you put them in, if you put a different core in, what was Duncan, he would do something different. If you put it, which one? Seth was the dog. If you put one in, they change depending on what core you put in them.
You know what? I haven't seen enough gameplay to even make a.
But that whole statement was a hypothetical, though.
It's on PC, Jack. We should just check it out.
Every time I mentioned that I was thinking about getting it, people like literally begged me not to buy it. They were like,
do it, bro.
See,
all these people telling you not to buy are people that didn't play it.
No, even people like Nooch.
I played it for like 6 hours. I got up to the part a little bit after you unlocked. Was it the spider robot? Game was trash.
Hey, Rand, that's one of the worst games he done played.
The game just fell short.
What? Say that again?
Rand said it's one of the worst games he beat.
Well, Rand plays some real trash indies. So,
but he never calls a bad game good.
That's true.
I enjoyed Recor, but I do think I feel like a sequel could really help that game and fix the dumb shit that they put in that game. Like no story.
There was a story. There was a story. Just
anyway,
tell me the story, kid. Please tell me the story.
Wait a minute, hold on. My background's loud.
No, that's in Google.
Going to Wikipedia right now.
Go to Wikipedia. He's like, oh, what the fuck is this story?
No, there's a legit story. I hate when you tell somebody there's something, and everybody got to ask you a question. I hate that. What's the story? Ask Addict.
I just said it didn't have a story.
It didn't have a story, so you're not communicating.
But you're the one that caught you.
You're not finding audio logs from your father, kind of trying to explain what happened and how to beat. I forgot the antagonist's name.
So you don't know the antagonist? Do you?
I haven't played the game in like a year and a half. This is a game you keep playing and playing.
What's the robots' names?
What, Seth and fucking Duncan and all of them? Why are you asking me these questions? What does that have to do with the story? What does that have to do with the story, though? Like the main story.
So the robots have nothing to do with the story.
You said there's no story, so.
Oh my god!
You just said there was no story. So now you're trying to ask questions. Like I don't get what you're saying. So you're saying these characters. You're saying Jules. You're saying Jules, Seth, Duncan, and all these characters just exist for nothing. There's nothing to do.
See, here's the thing. You're saying that had a story, and I want to know what it is. Like I really couldn't comprehend that.
Can you tell us, Moon?
You goofy motherfucker! You want me to beat your ass in NBA Live again? Like, come on, stop!
Smooth, don't bring that shit up. Don't punch your fucking PlayStation, dog. Don't you bring that fucking shit up.
And your TV.
I always do
over
that.
It was over that game. Oh man,
No,
it was over a game of live, dog. And you know how much I was winning about 10 points.
But Smooth bust your ass though.
I always bust his ass.
What?
Damn.
Nah, you gotta run the fade after the podcast. You gotta run the fade after the podcast. I don't wanna hear that
We
bullshit.
got one, y'all.
I don't know, Hardhead. You don't ask for a rematch if you win all the time.
Hey, I didn't want to say nothing, but that's exactly what that was sounding like.
He has been getting you late. Lately, he been
that
getting
man stunting off one game. What the fuck are y'all talking about? I beat this nigga by 50 points last year.
I beat you with. I think I even beat you with the
50
net.
fucking points last year.
Last year's a new year.
Dude, yeah, when the game broke, when the game was broke, dude.
Yeah,
that was a whole different game. That was in live. That was in live 19.
You played that game all year. Just
that was in live 19.
Y'all gotta run that fade.
Are you in the top 100?
50 points.
Are you in the top 100?
On a broken leaderboard?
I've been in the top 100 for 3
You don't
games
even have
straight.
to win to get to the top of the leaderboard. You gotta play the damn game. No, you don't.
You have to have a winning record. What are you talking about?
No, you don't. They got niggas at the top of the leaderboard and then lost 500 games and won 200. Fuck are you talking about?
No. Unless that's a lot of people sucking on PlayStation because now
the leaderboard system is stupid and broke.
No, it's not.
You lost by 50 points last year. Why the fuck we still talking? Either you gonna run the fade after the podcast. We done talking.
I'm gonna give you the fade. I'm gonna tear that ass up. Like,
hey, Hardhead, didn't he beat you by 30 the game after you beat him by 50 though?
No.
It was a good amount.
That move. What were we sitting there? What you witnessed? When this nigga
he tried to stunt. Who was taking W's?
This nigga tried to stunt with the
Grizzlies. We played 4 games. I won Smooth. I won 2. Smooth won 2. I should have let the nigga win 1 game. That's my fault.
You quit. You actually quit a couple
I ain't quit.
I think all the times I beat you, I got
the last time y'all played, both of y'all was rage.
Listen,
I did not rage quit.
After the podcast, we want to see this match.
You punched your PlayStation and pulled the cord. I ain't quit. Don't blame that shit on me.
You did quit. You quit.
I quit. Do you have proof?
Reason why I quit, because I was like, hold on. If I quit, it don't matter because he already quit before this game.
You quit.
You were quitting while we were still in the second quarter.
Are you running the fade after the podcast?
Yeah, I'm running the fade.
Okay, then leave the shit alone.
I want to see Kid fight Mr. X on Resident Evil. He can't be playing NBA Live.
He playing on easy. Ain't nobody want to see him do shit.
Oh man,
get tight.
Ooh. Whoever lose gonna be eating their words, bro.
No,
whoever lose gonna be tight.
I feel like they got to be bet involved right now.
I'm roasting whoever lose.
He don't want to put money up. I've been trying to get him to put money up for 2 years though. He not gonna do it.
He don't want to put money up. That'll be the day.
He took that game from Zaire like it was nothing.
He not gonna put money up.
Whoever lose getting roasted.
Facts. For weeks. Ain't you that bum ass nigga that lost it too?
Yeah, we cooking you all week, dog.
Ain't you that bum ass nigga that lost it live, dog? That's all. All right.
Oh man.
Nobody back out. We need that match tonight. Nobody back out.
It's gonna happen.
I ain't going nowhere, dog.
Oh man. Okay. Let's get to the other topics to make sure we get out of here in time.
All right.
Just be sure not to fall asleep, Hardhead.
Oh man.
You got it, dog.
Hey, my nigga, I can't do that. You fell asleep upright in the chair. I can't do that. I've never been that tired.
I thought he was gonna fall out of that chair multiple times.
It's a good ass chair, dog. Why y'all hating on
that stream was popping? God damn it, y'all players.
Niggas was like he had more views sleeping than he had.
He had like 65 viewers. We roasting shit out here the whole night. We just in the comment section like roasting the fuck out of them, donating and shit.
Oh man.
Y'all got it.
He said y'all got it.
I ain't got nothing to say to that. Y'all got it.
Let's talk about let's talk about Kingdom Hearts now. I don't got nothing to say about it because I'm a grown man with
Oh, so that's how this is gonna go.
I got hair on my Listen, bro. I let my nuts hang. I don't play Kingdom Hearts. I let my nuts hang, bro.
Let me get into this real quick.
Let my nuts hang.
First thing I want to say about this game is this. I don't understand how people say Nintendo games are kiddie. But then they're the first ones to be hyping up this Disney game garbage. That my little 4 or 5-year-old niece plays with all these characters and toys and plushies and everything. Grown ass men say they're gonna shoot me because I don't like Kingdom Hearts.
Yo,
man, those Kingdom Hearts people don't fucking play. They'll pull up.
It got like that. Wow.
You guys underestimate
that's why I made that tweet that people, you like a grown ass man and you playing this game, you're like a fucking loser. Kofi playing it just to get some early healing.
No, Kofi liking that game.
But I'm saying he playing it just to get some early views.
He's got like 500 active viewers on his stream. Like,
well, yeah, because he got it early.
Yeah,
that's the only game I've ever seen a fan base tell people not to buy the game, dog.
And who did that?
They feel like if you ain't played the previous games, you need to leave 3 alone type shit.
Look, it's the truth. Like if you play 3 and you don't know the other ones, you're not gonna really get anything going on.
As somebody that played most of the Kingdom Hearts games, you're going into 3 and you still won't. Ooh, do you know what's going on in Kingdom Hearts 3?
Yes, I know what's going on.
Did you watch?
What's funny? I keep hearing that the gameplay is the best part of the game, not even the story.
Of course.
So what I need to know the previous stories for, dog? Just want to enjoy the game.
That's like going into Mass Effect 3 and not playing any of the other ones.
Oh man,
I couldn't do it. It's at an 8. Well, it's only 2022 reviews. It's at an 88 on Metacritic right now.
That's a good score.
I called that score.
So did I.
Kid might win a bet over this, man. Kid might win a bet over this.
Make another bet, Smooth?
What kind of bet?
I mean, you think
what's going to get a higher review code? Kingdom Hearts or Gears of War 5?
Oh, Gears of War 5. I'm making that bet. I'm making that bet.
Kingdom Hearts.
Since you think Crackdown 3 is getting a 90 on Metacritic, and
he said 80.
No, he said we bet a 90.
No.
For Gears 5, 90.
No,
90.
Crackdown, you bet a 92.
No, I didn't.
No, he said 80.
No, Crackdown, he said 80. Yeah, he said 80.
Well, the bet with me was 80. I don't know anything else.
No, hold on. I gotta go back and look at that.
Yeah, I would never.
You got to.
I mean, I've done dumb things. I've done dumb things. But I already know for a loan because Xbox is being knocked down 10 points, bro.
I swear
man.
It starts at a 90 automatically. It just goes down.
Go make sure, man.
Damn.
I thought you had to flip the score around. And that's what the true score is.
So when Xbox game gets 69s is really a 96, huh?
Dude, that's how it is, man. See, these are the best game on the market right now.
Oh, bro. It's crazy.
Make sure about this.
So anybody who's getting Kingdom Hearts in here? Who's buying it?
I am.
Nah.
I'm buying it.
I am. I already have it pre-ordered. Kid will be able to play it too because we share a digital library.
Oh no.
Kid ain't playing that.
Yeah, probably not. He won't play it.
Like I said, I'm not buying it because I let my nuts hang, but you know.
BG, you went out of your way to buy Knack 2 before the game came out.
Knack,
don't hate on Knack.
Knack 2 was the low-key goat, sir.
Yeah,
hang on Knack,
go. So you're gonna go over there and champion Knack, but I can't play Kingdom Hearts. Get the fuck out of here with that nonsense.
Knack is a goat. Knack is one of the greatest IPs ever made. Sir.
Knack is like low-key, like kind of tight.
Grown ass men playing with Disney characters.
Knack is a trending joke. Knack is an ongoing joke. It's a running joke. We know that.
Knack a high key sleeper, dog.
Fuck am I thinking about?
Like, no. The thing is, nobody like champions Knack. Like when people say Knack is like one of the greatest games ever made, it's a running joke because we know it's just average, but we accept it as just average.
But why can't people just play a game that they like? Like I grew up with this game for like the past 20 years. Why can't I play?
Because you've grown up. You've grown up.
So you mean to tell me that I can't finish a saga that I started in my teens just because I'm quote unquote grown?
Playing this Disney shit?
Yes, motherfucker. I'm 27. Crazy. I am not 60 like you.
Oh shit,
this shit is crazy.
60. God damn.
If you've already hit puberty, you should not be playing that shit.
Well, I'm gonna be playing the shit out of it.
I'll play it if the price is right. I ain't playing this shit for free. I can't do it though.
Yeah, if that Patreon money looking good, I'll jump in.
Man, if the Patreon was looking good, I would definitely.
Look, ain't none of you on here could beat that game on critical mode. None of you.
No, you full of shit. Stop that.
You were struggling on normal. Shut up.
I beat the game in a week. What are you talking about struggling?
You were struggling on normal.
Bro, listen, I died to one boss 4 times and people said I was struggling. Like, that don't even make sense.
Can you
Why don't
not
you go look at those streams?
Look,
don't you have to beat the game to play
critical? Wait. I went to an island that people told me I was underleveled for. I stayed there on my own, died to a boss 4 times, went back after I was leveled properly and beat him in my first attempt. What are y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about? I can definitely beat that. You want to make
the difference between normal and critical is a vast thing. It's not like small.
Bro, I don't care. I can beat that. Stop that.
I don't know how much you want to bet on this. Like,
let's see. Let's go. You got fuck is you talking about?
No, we gotta talk here.
Stop that. Stop that.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You put money on it like that he can't.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident.
I'll put 500 up.
500.
I'll put 500
Damn.
up. What you want to do?
It's a real bet. Right?
Which one? What kind of? Hold on. What kind of diameters are we having?
Beat the game. On critical.
No, what time frame?
$500.
Huh?
If I beat the game,
what kind of time frame? I ain't giving you 15 years to beat the shit.
Jack would actually play that shit through.
Yeah, don't do it.
If he just has to beat it, he's gonna do it.
Listen, no disrespect to Jack, but you gotta remember, Jack don't got a job, my nigga. Okay?
Oh man.
No, that's not disrespect. No, but you betting against a man that got a whole bunch of time and opportunity.
You know what, BG? You right. I'm gonna make it. You right.
Why? He backing out on?
That's literally like trying to bet a crackhead to a race. Like who gonna win? Like,
don't tell him
I can't go smoke the shit out of you.
Time and opportunity, dog.
The thing about Kingdom Hearts is I'm not saying it's an easy game, but if you fully level up, you can beat that fucking game, bro.
And it's literally just mashing X. It's not a hard thing.
If you get
none of you okay, Blandrew, Mr. Know-It-All over there, have you ever even played the game on critical?
Actually, yes, I have. I usually play them on Proud Mode Standard.
I'm played a game.
I'm gonna have to see, like, you have to screenshot or something and show me this trophy.
Trophy? You know, Kingdom Hearts existed before the PS3,
right? So now you're saying that you played it on the PS2, right?
That's where the series originated.
I don't think critical mode was on the PS2.
Am I wrong? Let me check this. I know I usually play the games.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was on the PS2.
Landry get exposed again.
Exposed?
I don't know about.
Look at the chat. I'm sure the chat will correct me if I'm not. I'm sure there's plenty of Kingdom Hearts people in there.
Need to make a bet on how many times Blandrew gonna get exposed this episode, though.
Somebody said it wasn't. Oh shit.
I played it on Proud Mode.
They put the critical modes in the 1.5s and 2.5s.
Okay, well I played it on Proud Mode. I thought that was the highest it went on the PS.
What difficulty is being proud?
So you know Proud. So you knew what the it was called on Proud Mode. I don't even know if that was in there, to be honest with you.
That's horrible.
I don't even know if that was in the PS2, but I can't remember. But I know critical wasn't. I don't know. Can the chat tell me if Proud was in the PS2? I'm asking the chat.
Actually, and I don't bet. I don't.
You know they got some stands in the chat. They're gonna tell you, dog.
They say it was on PS2.
Point is, I mean, I guess we
crazy. Blandrew getting murdered today.
You good, Blandrew?
I'm really not. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
You about to translate.
Here comes another Hard 8 narrative, the Ghost narrative. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Ghost. Hey, man.
So I guess we'll talk about more Kingdom Hearts next week when people can play it and have some impressions. You know, not me because I'm not a virgin.
Oh yeah, I'm not. Like I said, I'm not playing the game unless the price right. I can't do it.
Yeah, I'm not a virgin, so I can't.
I was trying to motivate fanatic. This shit didn't work.
Shout out to Jack Move. He gonna make more money off Kingdom Hearts than he ever made on anything, dude.
Hey man, listen, bro. If the people want to see it, man, they gotta put
up. Gonna pay Jack. Stop it.
Put up that chicken, man. I got y'all.
Put up that chicken.
Rumor has it GameStop won't even sell you Kingdom Hearts.
I'm not gonna lie, that had me dying when that girl traded in her PS4 Pro, tried to pre-order the limited edition Kingdom Hearts console, couldn't get it. She was up on Twitter crying.
I just don't get that. Like,
grown ass woman crying on Twitter over a goddamn video game.
If you pre-order something, well, maybe it's because she wanted the Kingdom Hearts bundle, but I would figure you could just go in there and just withdraw it off the bundle and buy another Pro.
Like, bro, she was a huge Kingdom Hearts fan though, and they gave her a confirmation email like, "Oh, you got this." Like,
yeah, but I've had confirmation emails from GameStop too.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, me too. They cancel your shit.
Yeah, then you get your Fire Emblem canceled bond.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't see me crying about it.
I ain't got a mic.
You know you was hurt inside, bro. You know you was hurt inside.
No.
somebody cancel my shit, I got the legal right to fucking whip somebody's ass, dude. Like whether I wanted the shit or not. Like,
I can understand.
Grown about to walk up in there and drop kick someone.
Grown ass adults crying over little kids' games with freaking Donald, Mickey, and Goofy. Y'all be ashamed. I would never let anybody that plays Kingdom Hearts watch my nieces.
Damn,
what the fuck?
Oh,
Jesus.
We came out of left field.
Yeah, that sounded kind of wild.
Yeah, bro, like, oh my God, you got Elsa toys too. I love Elsa.
I mean, if she's that passionate and upset of it, like, why does it bother you?
It don't bother me. It bothers her.
You sound like you're bothered by this.
That's why
it hurts your soul that she's crying.
No, wait, hold on, Attic. What do you play Kingdom Hearts for?
I would like to see the ending of the story. I like the combat. I like a lot of things. Like the only thing I didn't really like was like the cringy scripting that was in Kingdom Hearts 1, and there's a lot of that in Kingdom Hearts 1.
So, do you even care about the Disney aspect of Kingdom Hearts, or no?
I do and I don't. Some of them I like. Like I like the the Pirates of the Caribbean worlds. I don't really feel I'm not about like dancing with Rapunzel in this one, man. I ain't gonna lie.
There you go. You're a grown ass man. Yo, these people are trying to compare Zelda and Persona 5, a mature rated game, to Kingdom Hearts. Like
Zelda's a mature rated game.
Wait, nobody really did that, right? Like,
yeah, I'm looking in the chat right now. Persona 5 is a mature rated game, and they're trying to compare it to Kingdom Hearts.
Motherfuckers are committing suicide on Persona. Y'all crazy.
You're getting sexually assaulted, but they gonna compare it to
like
Kingdom
Persona,
Hearts.
but
there's a literal rapist in Persona. What the fuck is wrong with you?
A teacher like
beating the shit out of his students, breaking Ryuji's leg and shit.
It's a dark ass game for you to be compared to Kingdom Hearts.
That's kind of weird, but if I'm playing it, so at the end of the day, I still need to go back and finish Persona though.
Crazy ass
Switch version coming out soon.
Yeah, not gonna lie though, if that girl was my girlfriend, that would have definitely been a breakup, double offense. But you got to go.
If she plays games, you wouldn't be dating her anyway.
If you're crying over Kingdom Hearts, you can't handle the real world. God knows what else you end up crying about.
You got to think about how old she was too when the first two came out.
I'm just saying, if you're an adult crying over a video game, you probably can't handle much else in life.
Bob must have never dated a nerd before.
I can understand that. I don't think I would have did a video crying, like literally crying, but I can see why she was angry.
Yeah, I was talking that shit, but she didn't get a job, and like she's threatened by.
That would make anybody mad though when you get an email saying you got
there's a difference between getting mad and then crying on camera.
Yo, dude, I almost cried.
She just got emotional. Like it doesn't matter. Like it really doesn't.
She's a fucking loser.
What the women do? They gonna cry so they can get what they want.
Exactly.
She look. That's why it was recorded. She wanted to put that on Twitter and try to force GameStop's hand.
Yeah,
she's a loser. Well, yeah, I dated a girl before. She had a mental breakdown because she didn't get a job, crying, drinking at 3 a.m. in the morning when she don't even yeah, I'd get rid of her right away. If you're that emotionally unstable, instability, whatever, or a fucking video game, I would never want to raise kids or anything with you. You can't handle the real world.
Wait, Jack, how would you feel if your 500 million whatever thing got sold? I mean, like, got sold out when you bought it or something.
See, that's the thing. I waited to sell my PlayStation after I got it. I mean, I would have been mad, but I really would have been fucked up about it.
Jack would have been crying. He would have been on Twitter cussing everyone's mom out.
The only reason I wouldn't have been mad because that bitch cost $680. Like, if they would have got money back, I'm like, you know what? You got
it. He would have been. It was meant to be. Like the moment that would happen, this man, okay, Jack, you the same motherfucker that made an entire hour stream that your mailman was late.
No. My mail was reportedly stolen. Yeah, that's a difference. I paid for that.
You said you tried to go in there and get it, and they wouldn't give it to you. You made an hour stream over it.
No. It didn't get stolen. They lost it, but they had said they delivered it. It was not there. They delivered it to the wrong house, and they had to go find it. That's something different, bro. That's something different, bro.
And bottom line is, Jack wasn't crying.
No,
ain't nobody crying. I mean, no one said Jack was going to cry, but I can guarantee you if that would have happened, are we live yet? That would have happened like 5 minutes.
Are we live, bro?
Worst case scenario, I'm going to get real mad and I might slap the mailman.
No, that worst case scenario is happening, guaranteed. Like, I know, it guaranteed you getting pissed.
Oh, I'm definitely getting mad. Oh, absolutely. I got angry.
Crying like a bitch.
I barely
can just
cry
see it
over the
now.
video
I can see it now. You're live, you're streaming, you're showing GameStop's website, sharing the screen. You'd be like, let me tell you about these motherfuckers.
GameStop already did this to me. They had something where you could get a Blue Yeti microphone for $28, and it came with like a game or some shit.
Oh yeah, I remember
I
that.
ordered it. I got a confirmation. My shit got canceled. I know other people. They shit came. They got their Blue Yeti for $28. I was mad about.
That's a great ass
Like,
deal.
yo,
I wish I would have got
Blandrew will
that.
tell you when that Fire Emblem thing went on sale, everybody was pissed. But I didn't see nobody up there crying.
Yeah,
let alone a grown ass adult.
Nah, she was just doing that for a show, man. She wouldn't have been recording if she wasn't.
And that's even scary that women can cry like that on command.
Oh, they can do that.
Oh, man.
I've seen multiple chicks. Like, you know, I've dated multiple chicks that can literally on a dime just start bawling out.
I get rid of those ones too. Look, I got rid of a girl that helped me up the stairs when I fucked up my knee.
Oh boy.
Oh, so that's what happened.
Oh, don't bring up.
Whoa.
I got a short leash.
Man, don't help Bond do shit. You gonna get dumped.
Blade, you still want to know how
She
you got
nurtured you and you got rid of her? What kind of shit?
Look, you know what? She actually texted me today.
She's better off.
She actually texted me today and said, I have a question. I'm like, what is your question? She's like, my dad and my mom and my sister and my brother say I can't keep a guy because I'm getting big. What do you think?
Oh,
I told her, you straight up gained 40 pounds since I broke up with you. I kept it real.
God damn, Bond. You're
After
fucking
she helped you
ass.
up,
Oh, that was insensitive, my man.
Hey,
Yeah,
but
see,
you know what?
Bond's
sometimes you gotta hear the truth.
Bond's creating those unstable emotional girls that's on Twitter crying over their
I am
Xbox.
creating a fit society of mentally strong and physically.
The only thing you're creating is
what you're creating is a
watch.
bunch of cheating women. That's what the fuck
physically.
you creating.
Yeah, when you look like that, you ain't gonna be cheating on nobody because you ain't gonna be with nobody.
Oh my god!
The only
they're
thing
showing
you've done
off
for
the,
these women is put them on suicide watch.
Like, bro, you gained 40 pounds. You need to accept it. Like, no man wants that shit. Get your ass to the gym and get down.
I like my big bitches, Bond. You need to chill out, dog.
No. And get your ass to the gym and get down to that 130 with C-cup titties like your little sister does. That showing her bikini body up in Miami all the time.
Oh man,
Oh, y'all going all the way left right now. Okay.
that sounds crazy.
Hold up, Bud. I like hearing them fat cheeks. You got fucked up,
Bro, the girl I'm with right now has an amazing ass, but she ain't sloppy and huge.
Okay.
Hey man,
you can have
gotta
a
know
nice
what to
ass.
do with them, dog.
But when you got rolls on rolls on rolls,
Okay.
then you got a problem.
Hey man, if she got rows on rows on rows, she got hoes on hoes on hoes.
Nah. But yeah, I just watched this Australian Bachelor video. I actually retweeted it. The guy chose the girl, but he's like, I'm choosing you under one condition. You lose half your body weight.
Damn.
Yo, shit had me dying.
Y'all some dark ass niggas, dog.
This shit, wow.
Had me dying. You gotta lose half your body. And she's like, and guess what she did? Put on a body positive t-shirt and said, I'm fine the way I am. There goes your man in your dreams.
You guys seeing this?
Bobby's the kind of dude that sends chicks to therapy.
Because you can't stop eating.
So, can we talk about the greatness that is this Resident Evil 2 remake?
I'm liking it, but I haven't played much of it. I got to finish driving.
I think this game is this is remake perfection. You know,
I think this is the new standard for remakes. It has to be like this.
Now, here's my one question about the remake before you can delve into it. Did any of you play the GameCube remake day in when it came out?
Yes.
No.
Yes, I did.
You played on GameCube, Jack?
Resident Evil 1 remake, yeah.
Yeah, like when it came out.
Yeah.
And have you played the new one, the new RE2 remake yet?
Only the demo.
I want to know, like, what's a bit like? Is it that same big of a leap? Because when that GameCube one came out, I was like, God damn.
I can tell you right now, I haven't even played that game, but it's way more of a leap.
Yeah, I think it is.
Like I tried the original ones, but I just couldn't get into them. Like I literally played this game for 2 days straight until I beat it.
It's basically like RE2, but in more of a RE7 atmosphere.
That's like through the perspective of like RE4, like not necessarily like the straight up combat all the time, but like over that shoulder mode.
Yeah, like you don't never know when shit's gonna happen.
I feel
because it's good. Like it really, and I didn't even play the original Resident Evil 2, and I was like, I was like, maybe I should go back and play that because it was good. It was. Really
I will
good.
say this: I never had played or beaten Resident Evil 1. I started out with Resident Evil 2. One of my good friends growing up loved Resident Evil, played 1 a million times in front of me. Never played Resident Evil 1 myself though. The original.
I wish they'd go back and do this to 1.
I think that
they've already remade 1, so they'd have to do another one.
They had to do 3.
I thought they was doing 3 when they did.
Yeah,
2.
they already said that the pretty much the pre-orders alone justified starting the development for the 3rd one.
Yeah, the 3rd one will be good because it also takes place in Raccoon City.
a lot of people are complaining though, newer players, that because they're not sure exactly how to handle it. Like,
that's the reason you put me in here, because I'm one of those players.
No, you were just listen, you were on call. You were on call.
Issue?
So like one dude just tweeted, he doesn't like. He obviously didn't play the first one, but he doesn't like the fact that there's something that's chasing him around that he can't kill. He thinks that's just bad gameplay.
That was in 7.
That's why Umbrella made it, so you can't kill it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's false, but I won't spoil it.
He said Resident Evil 2 is and it's the homie, I follow him. He said Resident Evil 2 is a bad game. Having to run away from an unstoppable force is not fun. That is what makes
Space.
That's called survival. It's called survival harbor.
Exactly. That's what makes survival fun. If you could just shoot him down, that wouldn't be very survival.
There's nothing worse than walking around that police station. You hear him, but you don't know where he is. Like, is he upstairs? Because you can hear him upstairs when he's downstairs. Like, you can hear him everywhere pretty much.
Mr. X, I don't get anxiety easily, but this man gave me anxiety because it's like you hear his footsteps, and sometimes it sounds like he's literally on the other side of the wall where you're at, and he's sometimes not, and you just keep hearing him walk.
You're just looking everywhere.
Like, where is this mofo, dog?
So sometimes I've literally, like, I'm hearing him so close, I'm like, I'm not looking for him. I'm going to sit right here with my back against this wall until this man shows up.
Sounds like he's in scenario A. You don't have to wait till scenario B.
And also, some people are so used to, like, Resident Evil 4, 5, and above.
Where you just gun them down? Yeah,
where you have even if you are a little bit liberal with shooting, you still have enough ammo to kill everybody and everything. You're not supposed to kill everything in this game. Like I beat Leon. I'm on Claire's side now. On Leon's path, I think I killed maybe 10 zombies the whole entire thing.
Yeah,
really?
After people started saying, "Oh, you're doing it wrong," what I would start doing if there was too many is I would just start capping them, like, you can't walk, and just walk around them after they're crawling.
I mean, pretty much what I did in the demo is I kill them all, but what I do is I headshot them when they fall, and I just knife the fuck out of them until they're dead. I'm not trying to ammo.
It's like later on when there's a lot more of them, you can't really effectively.
Oh yeah, when there's more of them, you got to go around them. I'm saying if there's just one, 2 shots to the head to disable them, and then knife them.
I will say it is nice when you clear out a whole area and you have to come back and backtrack. You don't have to deal with them again.
Exactly. That's why I just
question: am I the only one, like, out of the people in here that have the game? Am I the only one in here playing on hardcore though?
I want to play on hard. So what?
I played it on normal.
That's easy, normal, and hardcore. Smooth, we already know what difficulty you on. But
now, here's my one question about hardcore: if you die, do you lose your save?
No, it's you have to have an ink to save. There's no auto saves, and there was like a third negative. I can't remember what the third. No, the enemies are stronger. That's the only.
You can't save on that. Okay.
You can save, but it's limited save.
You have to use the ink things to save.
Yeah. But what's funny?
I want to play then.
Because I wanted to tell you about the limited saves though. They give you a lot of ink. Like, you don't really have to use that many saves.
Well, when I beat the game, I only saved I think it was 20 times.
I only used a lot of mine because I kept quitting the game to go try Anthem and shit.
I knew this game was gonna be good, but people were saying before
it blew
came
my
out,
expectations out of the water.
Like, people were saying oh, it could be game of the year. I'm like, come on now, it's gonna be amazing, but a remake can't be game of the year. That was my stance. I think this could be. I don't think it could win. I think this could be a contender.
It's a contender right now. It's my game of the year, but we're only in January.
Yeah, you know why? January. 2019 is mediocre as fuck. That's why.
I don't think so. No,
Stop.
2019 is heat. 2019 is heat. You and Jack gonna stop this. 2019 is heat, bro.
You got a remake as your game of the year, dog. Stop this.
But it's the first game.
Okay, hold on. Let's be real here. Let's be real here, Hardhead. This is not your average remake. It's just not. Like, stop acting like it is.
And it's the remake of like a game that a lot of people consider one of the best games ever made.
Hold on, still though. I understand this is a great game, but we do have to acknowledge there have been remakes this generation that have been.
That's nothing like this.
No. Shadow of the Colossus.
No, Shadow of the Colossus is not even on this level, bro. Not even close.
I've seen people give Shadow of the Colossus their game of the year. I don't like it.
They're wrong.
Well, they were delusional.
Whoa. BG, that's your favorite game of all time.
It is. It's in my top 5. But I'm saying this remake. And here's the thing: Shadow of Colossus came out on the PS2. The remake came out on the PS4. The generational gap between RE2 and this, the gap. The gap is what makes it. The gap is what makes it.
See, but at the end of the day, Shadow Colossus was pretty much, they redefined a lot of stuff, but it was the same game.
Ratchet and Clank got remade. I mean, but I'm saying
that was a good remake.
I'm saying we should acknowledge the greatness that is RE2 remake, but we can't act like there hasn't been other remakes this generation. I can't
name a better remake than with this. I can't
because it's also because of this remake was made. The original was made so long ago. There's a lot of like gameplay changes. Just like the fixed camera angles, like Shadow of the Colossus is essentially the same game, very few changes. It's a graphical update. Resident Evil, they had to change a lot of things.
They changed the engine. That's why
the order of things happening, how things happen.
Yeah, they made pretty much took the best aspects of all of their games and put them in one game.
My problem is how do y'all let a year like 2018 happen and not raise y'all standards, dog? Like y'all sound ridiculous.
What the heck?
2018.
Wait. Standards
2018 didn't have a lot of great games. They had few amazing games. It wasn't a great year.
But this is compared to release of the year, though. I don't understand why you're bugging.
I said, but it's by the time April hit, we're gonna already know how good or bad this year gonna be, dog.
Maybe.
Well, no one's debating that. We're just saying right now it's a good start.
No. Wait, real quick. People in the comments saying Shadow of the Colossus is a remaster. That is not true. Shadow of the Colossus got remastered on the PS3 from the PS2 version.
Yeah,
that game is a remake.
I would say Shadow of Colossus is a remake.
It's a remake. It is. They built from the ground up.
They actually remade the fucking game.
Yeah, it's a remake. It's a remake.
Yeah, anybody that's saying it's a remaster,
but like a remaster is when you take the original master of the game and remaster it. That is not the original game. That is a
remaster. Is what they did with Resident Evil 1.
Yeah, Shadow Colossus is definitely a remake. This Resident Evil 2 is a remake. But Jack, I'm telling you, man, it's just
Resident Evil 1 on the GameCube was a remake too, though.
Yeah.
Then they remastered it for the current generation.
That's what I meant. I'm talking about the current one. Brought out.
Listen, I'm just saying, man, Resident Evil 2 is amazing. Like, and some people, like, I've seen some people like still, I guess, talking about like the length of the game. I don't know if they expected it's a remake. It's still going to be similar.
If you think you got Leon's story, you got Claire's, like it adds up.
You got to play both characters on scenario B for both characters.
And you know what's
then you get Hunk, then you get Tofu.
Yeah. And you know what's funny about that?
I'm not playing this Tofu.
Resident Evil 7 is 3.5 hours if you know what you're doing. I beat that game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, like right now, where there's a lot of similarities with the campaigns. Like I'm blowing through the campaign now because I actually know where to go and a lot more than I did the last.
My thing is, I'm upset at the fact that like people would rather pay $60 for like a 70-hour
for Sleeping Dogs
average
remake.
A 70-hour average open world game just because it's 70 hours than pay $60 for amazing 8-hour game. I'm like, you just want quantity. You don't care about quality.
That's most gamers these days. So.
It's like
that's not most gamers. That's Xbox gamers. One and done.
Oh my god! It's like I told Kid Smooth. I wasn't looking forward to this game at all. I wasn't even going to play it. And Kid was like, "Well, I'm going to play it tonight, see how it is." I'm like, "I guess I'll download it and try it," because Kid bought it, and I played it that first night, and I literally I went to work, came home, played it again, went to work, came home, played it again.
Yeah,
it's just it's.
I still gotta get. I'm gonna get it.
It's just an amazing start to the year for me, man. Like this,
there's not too many creatures or too many boss things that feels like Mr. X. Like it just doesn't happen.
And
but,
what
I can't wait to play it. I appreciate those too, Smooth. Thank you for that.
Yeah, man.
You want to make another bet for next week that I won't talk about Xbox or Microsoft?
I'm good.
Good.
Make sure if I do, you gotta make sure you show up to the podcast, though.
Bro, I was here for more than 2 hours.
Oh, next week we ain't gonna be here no way though.
Oh yeah, Super Bowl next week.
Oh yeah,
sports.
Absolutely. What you mean?
Yeah, just giving me the password for the website.
Landrew's like, Landrew's like, I'm waiting for the Super Bowl to be on the Switch before I
take it on the go with him.
But
he need Cody.
He wants that TV app.
The bullet damage, the physics in this game, the visuals.
I do have a problem. Yeah, I still stand strong with the zombie taking 4 shots to the head to kill him, though. I still stand strong. I get why they did it, and it worked the way they did it, but I feel like in any game, doesn't matter what it is, a zombie should not take 4 shots to the head and still walk around like they ain't nothing.
Why shouldn't they?
Because when they literally have a small piece of their head keeping them walking, I think that's dumb.
They're zombies, dog. They don't adhere to the regular rules of humans.
Stun and run. That's what you shoot them in the head once. They're stunned for at least 5 seconds.
See, y'all wouldn't last on hardcore. I have killed 2 zombies and I just got under the police station, dog.
Bro, I think, like
I did the whole police station without killing 1 zombie. Like, it's not the fact of them doing it. I just personally feel like a zombie shouldn't take that much. It's like I told Cognito. It's like you have to put more rounds. You put more rounds into a zombie than you do killing a Spartan off Halo. Like,
yeah, because in Halo you're shooting magnetic railguns in portable form.
See, a better example would have been Division, dog. Them motherfuckers, just regular New York people taking 200, 300 bullets.
They meant to be bullets.
Yeah, it's because it's meant to be about survival. I mean, listen, at the end of my run, I had so much ammo, you would have thought I was cheating because I didn't use it.
Hand ammo. I had 4 stacks of it.
I must have had like 100 shotgun shells, like 70 pistol, like 400 fuel in my flamethrower. It
definitely sounds like I should put on the hardest difficulty on the first run.
Yeah, just to get it out the way.
That was the other thing I want to talk about. The only thing I admit, like, y'all know I like.
Don't spoil.
Well, we're gonna get to that too. I'm not gonna spoil nothing, but I like to play games on the hardest difficulty. Everybody knows that. But the one thing I don't like is the only thing. No, it's not the difficulty. The only thing I don't like is limited save. That's one thing I don't tolerate. Like, you can make the game so hard that you kill me in 1 bite, but don't limit my save. I just don't like that. I find it annoying
because it kind of punishes you. Like, I got to go to work now. I got to waste a save.
Yep.
Like,
because
it's like you can't sit down and play the game unless you have a couple hours.
Back in the day,
yeah, but I just don't feel
PG, like trust me, they give you more than enough, though.
I'm gonna try it. No, I'm still gonna do it. I'm just saying I don't like it because I don't feel like that's actually making the game harder. Make the game harder. Don't make the meta of the game harder.
Yeah, that didn't bother us back in the day because we were kids and we didn't have lives.
It's like you sitting there, you just started something and something serious happens and they're like, we got to go now. It's like, I just started this. I'm not wasting an ink.
Yeah, I hate games where they take where you can't. So that's bullshit.
Make it 1 hit. Make it 1 bite death even. I'm fine with that. That wouldn't bother me. But limit, like, nah, bro.
Smooth kept asking, why do they keep grabbing me?
Or BG, you could just treat the game like it was made in the 90s, dog.
I want to
see
leave
the game on and go back.
I want to see Smooth fight Mr. X. Like, I really do. Like,
people. So I uploaded a video, right? And I was trying to be nice this time when it comes to the spoilers, right? So
you said the name of the last boss, man.
Okay, first of all, technically the game is like 20 years old. That's number 1. Okay.
Yep.
But there's a lot of people that didn't play it back then.
And they were born in 3D. That's their problem.
Okay, exactly.
Oh my god. So it's okay. It's not okay to spoil for any other circumstances except for people that was born after the 90s.
Imagine this world right now, right? Imagine 2 years ago we were talking about Resident Evil 2.
Thank you.
Would people be like, "Oh my god"?
2 years ago, a remake that made it. 2 years ago, a remake didn't come out.
If we talked about this game last year, 2 years ago, nobody would say we're spoiling the game. Because the game has been out since '98.
Exactly. So
the game has still been out since 1998.
So are we not supposed to talk about a game because it's getting a remake, even though it's 20 years old? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this
I feel like
might be
because
I personally wouldn't know.
Exactly. I feel like because it's 20 years old, it should have no spoilers. Because literally, you have a drastic, huge population of the gaming population that have never played that game.
Bro, I mean,
because it's 20 years old.
Not only is the game a remake, they've gone over it in the movies that have been out in theaters. They've gone over it in Wesker's Report. They've gone over it in these animated movies. I'm sure anybody who's been playing Resident Evil in the last 5 years is going back to see the story.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Not everybody has been playing.
Listen, there were movies made in the 70s, 80s that I hear older people talk about, and you know they remake them. You know, even movies that come out in the early 90s, like
It. I just watched it a couple nights
ago. I heard people talk about It and like a whole bunch of movies that I never saw the first It. I heard people talk about it. Like I can't be mad at you because you were born before me and you seen the movie and talked about it. So I don't know why people and also people told me, like, you know, before that it's because I put the boss in the thumbnail. This time I didn't put the boss in the thumbnail. People were still mad because I put what am I supposed to say in the title? If final boss, I gotta say a name.
You gotta get his views done.
My thing is, why does it matter? Are you doing a video or streaming?
Don't care.
No, I just uploaded a video, and I don't get it because this is something that I've always done on my channel. Like, if you look at my channel, I used to upload all the Bloodborne boss fights, the boss fights for everything, and nobody ever complained. And suddenly people complain.
Let's just say what it is, so we can stop beating around the bush. BG really don't give a fuck about spoiler shit.
No, but
the only time I was mad at BG, I remember BG did this. So he uploaded a Transformers game as like final boss, Optimus Supertron or whatever, and then had him in the thumbnail. I'm like, bro, are you kidding me?
I could probably give you that one. I just don't understand what happened, because I did this with Bloodborne. I did this with this is something I've always done with games on my channel
too, though.
Yeah, it's not like people are just now complaining.
No, bro, go look at my Bloodborne videos, and on any game that I've done in the past that had boss fights, they have like 100,000 views, and nobody complained. So
look, they might be new faces.
Did we used to complain about the show on the podcast?
No,
yeah, people used to complain about Neo.
Go back and look at my I'm telling you, go back and look at Dark Souls, Bloodborne. I uploaded all of them, and I used to get these games early, and I uploaded these boss fights. Nobody complained, bro. You go to other
BG. You go to other people's complain about the Evil Within 2.
Oh yeah,
really? But that was recent. This is what I'm saying. This is recently. This games like Bloodborne and before, nobody bro. You go to other people's channels right now, they upload all the stuff that I would do, and nobody in their comment section is complaining about a spoiler. So why are people complaining about it? That I'm doing that.
I mean,
it's something I always used to do.
I don't think it really matters, because like I even commented on it. You was like, it is 20 years old. I said, yeah, you're right there, but I do understand. Like, there's I don't think you guys realize how many people that are gaming now was not gaming back then. And you literally just ruined the last boss for probably a good portion of the people gaming right now.
You mean the people that started on PS3 and shit like that?
I still don't understand the concept of how it's spoiled, because
bro,
for a boss fight to be spoiled, you have to see the boss fight and how it plays out. Knowing a name doesn't tell you anything about the boss fight.
It depends. Like, for example, if somebody told me that Wesker was the final boss of Resident Evil 5 before I played it, I'd have been pissed.
Like, yeah, because that is a spoiler. You wouldn't have known who it was, and especially like, you know, those games that have that twist at the end. You have to fight like your best friend or something. Like,
bro, yeah, that's different. Yeah, I'll give you that.
I'm playing Persona 4 Golden right now. I will not put the name of no characters that get added or the boss. None of that. Like, because people do care about shit like that. Even though the game, that's a PS3 game. People.
Okay, and you talking about Dragon Quest 11? Trial by Fire brought up Dragon Quest 11, right?
Wait,
okay, here's the thing. Here's what's funny about that. The same people that said I wouldn't beat the game are the same people complaining about me spoiling the game. So why didn't you beat the game before me? I started that game 3 months late. Why didn't you beat the game before me? You the same person complaining about it. That I
do feel like for the most, but I do feel like for the most part, people that are complaining, if they really were going to play that game, like, it's like everyone on this panel. If you really like that game, you're probably going to play that game in like 6 months.
I'm not putting, but it's being considerate to the viewers, though, man.
It is. But I do feel like the people that actually are going to care, they've already played it.
But there's also the situation where there might come times where somebody needs to actually look up like how to get through this boss fight, and they might have to look up the name.
That's why I do that. That's why I upload them, because there's people that are gonna search it.
This is the thing, though. You do not have to put their name in the title for their video to come up. You just got to put their name
and their face in the
title. I'm gonna be real with you. But I'm gonna be real with you, Jack. You know that I care about the money. I'm not like these other frauds.
I feel you.
So you know I'm not like these other people, like acting like they don't care about money on YouTube.
It's okay, man. Just say I want that paycheck.
Yeah,
it's okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Paycheck. Fuck all everyone.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not ashamed of it like these other people, right? So if I don't put the title, because you know how YouTube tags and titles work and hits and all that. If I don't put the title, who's gonna be at the top of the views when they search it? Not me, because I don't got the title. So I'm losing money because of y'all. Ain't happening, fam. As I go down like that.
This ignorant.
I go down like that.
What BG's gonna have to start doing is when every game comes out and he does that shit and he's got that review code, he's just gonna be like, "You got to mute me for a couple."
Yeah,
of weeks.
I
mean, you could just say Resident Evil Final Boss. You don't have to like.
I need them. I need that. I
need
the tags.
Name to be in the title.
I need the tags, man.
Now BG has sent out a warning before.
I'm gonna just send out a warning every time like a game comes out that I'm gonna like upload.
No, you can tag it so it's searchable.
True,
but I'm saying you shouldn't have the name in the title.
They're about to delete. They're about to make changes how Twitter and YouTube work. So like those won't even post up on your Twitter unless you actually physically share it.
Is that true? That don't even make sense.
Yeah, they're.
Yeah,
I think there's some kind of. I wouldn't say beef, but I think like neither Twitter or YouTube, probably Twitter is like, like, okay, we're going to fuck with Twitch. Like Twitch paid them to do that because that's the only thing that makes sense. Like, why would you, something that doesn't even make sense, something that doesn't hurt you at all. And it helps people promote their channels. It helps people show, that they're supporting other people. Why would you take that unless someone else is telling you to do it?
I don't even think it's Twitter. I think it's YouTube.
It's YouTube. That's what I can do it.
Fuck about promoting smaller channels. Like if you ain't got a couple of million subs, they don't give a fuck about you, bro.
Word. YouTube don't want you outsourcing your content anywhere.
That's another thing. That might be something. I don't know, man.
But I feel like that's encouraging people to their platform. I feel like they wouldn't do that voluntarily.
But the point is, to end the Resident Evil, it's fire. You should pick it up. It's an amazing way to start the year. It's great in all aspects.
And now I gotta wait till tomorrow to see.
And I'm hearing the controller still don't rumble when you shoot a fucking gun.
No, well, I'm playing on PC, so I don't know if about
it does.
I think they do. They do.
It does.
I don't. It
did for me.
When you shoot like
it did for me.
I'm playing it right now with an Xbox controller right now. Okay. I'm shooting my gun and it's not rumbling.
Make sure you check your settings, Mr. Jimmy.
I mean, I might just play so many games. I didn't.
This man think you got to toggle the settings on for the rumble.
Hey, I'm just saying, Jimmy.
Nah, you're wrong though.
Oh, just a hint for anybody playing Resident Evil, like with the zombies. So pretty much, if you like. You know how you can partially open doors if you push up against the door, right?
Yeah, you can
push.
You can like hold it cracked and shoot out of it, but the
that's how I kill the dogs.
Yeah, but the zombies can't push in if you're pushing out, and you could just pretty much kill them. That's how I kill the dogs. You just lean out the door and kill them.
Evil dog, what's going on?
What?
Corner shit. It's like some Uncharted 2 type shit.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like an exploit, but it's not cheating.
Basically, if you play Call of Duty Zombies, put them on their knees, and you know what to do from there.
Whoa!
Pretty much how it works is like every area. There's areas in the game, and zombies cannot leave that area, regardless. It doesn't matter if you just walked into a door and they saw you walking. They're going to turn right the fuck back around.
Yeah, they have
the only person that can really pursue you is X.
Yeah, the zombies have like cutoff points where they're like programmed not to go that far. So you got to learn that and like cheese it.
Yeah, X will chase you in save rooms. He'll chase you down ladders. You don't.
Oh, they're going to the save rooms.
Yeah, X will follow you anywhere.
He'll go into the save.
No,
room.
No, he won't. Yeah, no, he won't.
Mr. X followed me straight to the save rooms.
No. He can go to one save room.
The main room.
Yeah, the main room.
Is one he can go into?
Yeah, only one. He can't go into the other one. Yeah, like
that's a new shit right there.
He can stop you from saving too, because if in the main save room, if he gets right next to you, you can't save. I was like, hey,
you got to deal with that.
I did not know that.
That shit's funny as hell. It play all that nice, calm, soothing music.
Mm-hmm.
just busting the door. Like, you really thought you was about to say the game?
I honestly thought my game had bugged because I was like, why can't I save? And I turn around and this man like 5 feet away from me.
But he's not too smart. Like, you can easily maneuver around him.
Yeah. Man, until he clothesline you. Crazy.
He didn't really chase after me like that much.
The more the map you open, the more annoying he becomes because you don't know where he gonna come from.
You just be walking down thinking you good because you just chased him off and he took a different way and he bust through a wall. Oh my God! Go somewhere with yourself.
Besides that, this Dragon Ball Z RPG is coming out in 2019 for
that's nice.
For PS4.
It just got a trailer too.
Xbox One, Steam. Oh, I didn't see the
it has
trailer.
a trailer?
I posted it in the chat.
Yeah, it's a
Have
cinematic.
they fixed the issue with Dragon Ball Fighter Z?
What issue?
Where it can't be at tournaments?
Did you guys know?
They're playing it
They
right
just
now.
had a tournament just now. Today.
Did you guys know that there's like actual beef between those the Z Universe community and the Z Fighter community?
No,
Like, I've been seeing them argue with each other all the time. Like because Z Universe got like all the people from Super and Z didn't yet. They were like going at each other in the comment section in that video. Like it was crazy.
Of course, there's no actual gameplay, so I expected that.
Not a little bit in the trailer. There's a little bit of gameplay.
Yeah, the
Goku
RPG. Well, is it gonna play like what type of RPG is it gonna play like? Though?
It's looking like the One Piece game, if I'm being honest.
Action. Oh, it's an action RPG.
I'm not down for that. Fuck that shit.
I'm probably gonna pass on that.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
I mean,
shit looking like Raging Blast open world.
Oh,
you know what I would really like, and I know you guys probably like think this is weird. I would like a Final Fantasy Tactics of Dragon Ball Z Universe. I think that would be cool.
That'd be weird.
Ain't that the card game?
Tactics is definitely not a card game.
No,
I'm saying the Dragon Ball card game. Ain't that like? Oh, I don't know.
Last thing we gonna talk about before we get out of here. Let's talk about Anthem.
Oh my God.
So let me just say this for the record, because I said this during the alpha, and listen, man, a lot of people want anything with EA associated with EA to be bad and to fail. And I get it. EA is the big bad developer. I get it, but Anthem is fire. Okay.
I got something to say about that.
Hold on. And I said a lot of people who play the game gonna become believers, and then whoever was, we can talk shit about the demo. The demo's, is a technical trash, and it's running poorly, and a lot of people can't play. But what people who have gotten into the game said, this game is fire.
Yep,
Facts.
Just like the Division, just like Evolve, just like
all
these
everybody. If I remember correctly,
don't do that.
If I remember correctly, BG, you were saying Destiny was fire on the beta.
No.
He did.
No, hold on.
You were going in. You were saying it's going to be the god to first person shooters.
I never said that.
Oh, you were saying some crazy shit.
Never said that. And here's the thing. Right? In the Destiny beta, right? It was balanced because why they didn't have all these like perks and abilities and all this shit in the PvP main.
But there's not a PvP,
and that was exactly. So that was my main issue with Destiny, was the PvP was unbalanced, overpowered bullshit. Okay, and plus the gameplay was overall boring once you got into it. Those things don't apply to Anthem because Anthem don't got all that shit.
But I just don't get how the gameplay of Destiny's boring until you throw supers in there. It wasn't boring before the supers came in. How's it boring after the supers came in?
Because it was unbalanced.
Well, BG, can you at least admit Anthem was heavily influenced by Destiny?
I don't see it. I don't. Listen.
Wow.
I don't.
Well,
everybody, but
would you say everybody it's influenced by Warframe?
People are saying that too. I honestly, I would actually
play Warframe.
I did play Warframe.
I have to actually.
If I had to choose between what is it closer to, Warframe or Destiny, I would actually have to say Warframe a little bit more.
Nah.
Yeah, I would honestly, and I hate Warframe. But the gameplay is more similar.
Can someone tell me what exactly the strongholds are, like, and how they work?
It's like a strike mission in Destiny.
They said that's is it like Destiny. It's just like Destiny?
So it's
not like a raid. It's like a strike.
It's their equivalent of Nightfalls.
No.
and everybody that's playing the game saying, "Yo, this game is actually nothing like Destiny." It's people. It's everybody that haven't played the game saying it's like Destiny.
I played it, and I think it's like Evolve. So I got one more question. Blandrew, do you plan on getting any of these games, or are you waiting for the Switch? Are you waiting for the Switch portable version?
I'm not going.
I mean, like we talking about Resident Evil, we talk about Anthem. What else we talking about, BG?
Somehow you had to bring Blandrew into this.
I've never said a peep about Resident. I just don't care about the franchise. Even when it was on GameCube, I didn't really care.
Well, I got to play it a few times, and I thought it was a lot like Evolve.
See, I don't get people that like. It's like I dislike most games that people like all the popular games. But as soon as I like something, people are like, oh, BG getting paid. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I dislike almost most popular things, not because they're popular, but just because I don't like them. But as soon as I like something, it's like, oh, it's like what have I said to lead people to believe that I'm not credible? Look at all the shit I say about.
I think when it comes to putting games down, that's why.
But that don't mean I didn't like them though.
I think when it comes down to it, people are gonna like Anthem until that grind hits when the actual game comes out.
Jack Move, we know what this is going to be. Solid Rev, BG, and everybody else is going to make these first impressions talking about how amazing the game is.
Oh boy, he's going to drop that bitch after.
It's going to be trash.
Do you guys want to have a time frame? Do you guys want to have a time frame when BG's going to flip flop?
I give BG a month and a half. I give BG a month and a half.
No, I give BG 3 months.
I'll give it a week. I give it a week.
I give it a week. I give it a week.
First of all, 3 months. I don't think 3 months is like some crazy.
BG ain't going to be playing this game in 3 months.
I don't know. I mean, 3 months and you never touch that bitch again.
I don't think 3 months is an absurd time to put out a game. I'm sorry, that's
and
my
opinion. Never touch it again.
I don't think that's because
a game is a service.
Because I move on to other games. That doesn't mean the game wasn't good.
Like Marvel's Capcom Infinite, right?
But this isn't that kind of game.
I'm still playing Marvel's Capcom.
Was that game on Switch, or are you waiting for the portable version?
If it was on Switch, I wouldn't buy it.
And here's the thing. Me stopping to play the game has nothing to do with it not being good. That has to do with content. I'm not saying. Here's the thing. I don't believe the game is going to have a lot of content. That's not what I'm arguing. I'm talking about the gameplay. Anthem's gameplay is fire.
But
the content might not be there.
The gameplay is fire, but how long can you play the content?
Yo, my first mission, and without spoiling it, I had to do a puzzle, and you play with like 3 other people. And we sat there for an hour trying to figure out what fucking button it hit just to get through one part of the board. That shit was mad boring and annoying. Nobody had a mic. Nobody was using the keyboard or anything. That we all sat there trying to figure out how to tell the other person what to do.
Playing with randoms
I want to know.
Fun, but
I want to know what the javelins. I think that's what they're called, right? The suits. Is that what they're called? Javelins?
Yeah, javelins. Yeah.
I want to know exactly like what kind of grind you have to do to get all these javelins. Like I know it's gonna be easy to get in the demo.
You gotta level up. You gotta level up.
People unlocked it in the beta in the like the same day.
It's in the beta though. They said all that's gonna be different.
It may be.
All of it. He actually said economy is gonna be drastically different.
But it's still gonna be unlocked the same way. They're not gonna change the way you unlock the damn javelin.
It's like you just gotta level up and unlock things.
And listen, like I said, I want people to understand. I'm not saying the game is going to have a lot of content. I'm not saying it's going to last long. I'm not saying I'm going to play this game 3 years from now. There's rarely any games I play.
You like what you're playing.
All I'm saying, because I know people are going to misquote this later, the gameplay itself is very fun. That's all I'm saying.
Who denied you that?
But is it portable?
Look, BG, when you drop your video talking about some Anthem was fun on the first week, but then after flying around with jetpacks for a few minutes, it just got boring. When you drop that video,
I don't say stuff like that.
BG, didn't you enjoy The Division too?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
I never bought The Division.
I never played The Division.
I've been shitting on The Division since day one.
Yeah.
See,
I could have sworn you guys were hyping
y'all
up The
keep
Division.
making stuff up on your mind, and y'all get this,
no. That's why I asked you. I was unsure. That's why I asked you.
I never liked him, bro. He was I'm interested in The Division 2 to see if they make improvements, but no, I never bought The Division.
Like I said, this game has a fun factor that's gonna fade off pretty quick for a lot of people.
I mean, listen,
I'm with Jack. 6 months, the game's dead.
6 months. I'm
6 months.
I say a week. I'm gonna stick to a week.
All I'm gonna say is this: when BG says shit, people doubt it, and then it ends up true. Like what? Like Red Dead Redemption. Remember when everybody was doubting me, and then everybody just came to like a fucking conclusion? Damn, BG was right the fucking first week about Red Dead.
Yeah,
now
I was there with you on that
the Red Dead is overrated.
I was definitely
just
there
like
with
BG
you.
with Mafia 3, right, Jack?
I never played Mafia 3. Mafia 3? I never played Mafia 3.
Jack, was that game on Switch?
No,
Oh my God.
no, it wasn't. No.
Wait. What are we talking? I never played Mafia 3.
No,
I remember y'all hyping.
I was trying to tell y'all that Mafia 3, the problems it was gonna have, y'all called me like an idiot and all that.
And then Jack actually played the game. That man Jack was mad his whole playthrough. This shit was funny.
I never told you.
It pretty much came out the exact way I called it.
I never.
Hey, Jack, Mafia 3 gonna be
the thing about Anthem that I want to see is because they did say they're gonna have raid likes that Destiny has. I just need to see their end game, and they've been very vague on that. Like, I won't play that until I see the end game. I won't invest time into it until I see the end game.
Never mind.
No, what'd you say?
Nothing.
I just know that when I'm doing something, I have a feeling. I typically know if it's gonna get boring for me. Because another thing we could bring up Dragon Quest 11. People like, oh, BG gonna get bored of this. He not gonna.
You didn't finish the game.
I did.
Oh man,
I did. I put 80 hours in that thing. People like BG gonna put it down in less. Well, technically, I did put it down less than a month because I beat it in 3 weeks, which motherfucker said I wasn't.
I don't think you would have beat that game if people didn't pressure you.
I'm just curious, BG. Did you
beat that game yet?
I'm waiting for the Switch version. What part of this game?
I'm just
why
curious,
are you criticizing BG when he beat it and you didn't?
Did you beat Dragon Quest because you enjoyed it and kept playing it because you enjoyed it, or because you wanted that money and the respect?
Yeah, it sounded like he was trying to prove a point.
Money for it.
Hold on. First of all, you're both wrong because nobody wastes 80 hours of their life.
Exactly. Like, I answered this question already. Listen, if I was gonna beat the game to prove it to people, wouldn't I just beat The Witcher 3 and Persona? People, listen. I still have the DM. A man tried to pay me $100.
I'll give you that.
$100 fucking just to beat Persona. I said no because the game is not worth my time. I'm not gonna play something I don't enjoy just for money. There's no way I'm not gonna.
But somebody offered you 10 grand.
I'm not doing that shit.
No, 10 grand. I'll play anything you want me to play.
How was I trying to prove?
I do feel like when I saw tweets from you saying they owe me money or some shit like that when you beat that.
And dude did say he was gonna give you one.
I didn't save the tweets or nothing, so I didn't expect nobody to really pay me. Nobody paid me. I ain't get no money.
I also do owe you $120 right now.
Yeah, there is, but I ain't chasing them down. I'm like, okay, I beat a game I like. That's it.
Fuck that.
Who was your favorite character? Out of curiosity.
Oh, here we go.
Megan.
Yeah, definitely Megan the cat. Definitely Megan the cat.
I already know who your least favorite character is.
Oh, that fruit boy.
Oh, whoa.
Oh no, BG.
Family program.
So I'm just curious who your favorite one.
I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't like most of the characters. If any, I thought Eric was cool, but I thought Jade was cool, but like my problem with all of them was they really didn't have any substance as to why they were trying to help the main character. Like they just didn't have no rationale.
Veronica and Serena, they were sworn to protect you.
And I feel like that's a cop out. Like, oh, we're sworn to protect you, so we have to, so we're gonna join you and die for you. Like,
so Vano was just like, hey, I'll tag along.
Yeah, like I feel like a lot of the characters were cop out. We're destined to join you because you're the chosen one.
So they didn't have their own motives.
Yeah, you know his dad was disappointed. So Vano.
Yeah.
I see the gameplay of that. Like I like games like that, but like for some reason, Dragon Quest and me just never like came together. Like I don't know why.
And people still trying to tell me that's not true. It is true. Listen, every time we met up with a new character, I played close attention because that's one thing about RPGs that does interest me. I want to know why suddenly this character wants to join you, and every time it
had a good motive.
Who?
Actually, I don't want to say that name. The last character you get.
Oh yeah. I actually did like him. I didn't expect that. Because I thought they like gave away all the characters, early on. So I actually did like him.
Keep my headphones on right now.
He had a motive.
Well, Andrew, by the time you get to this game, it's gonna be like 2020.
It's coming out this year, Bond.
In Japan, probably.
Yeah, he had a motive by by duty and by what he was. But the rest of them was like, oh, I'll tag along. It sounds cool. Like, come on, man.
And not to mention, you're gonna have to play out that awful MIDI file. You're not gonna have the real orchestrated version of the music playing.
I think I might get it on the Switch when it comes out.
I'll probably double dip just because, as a real fan, I have every version of Dragon Quest.
Oh yeah, that's what it'll be.
I have every version of Dragon Quest in handheld form. I actually made a video on Blandro.
I just want to
state
some reasons. Why I like Anthem so much. I feel like the shooting mechanics feels very satisfying.
What about the bullet damage?
What guns were you using to say that?
Just the basic guns. I mean,
it's a different basic gun depending on which one.
The first javelin that you pretty much get. Listen, the shooting just feels plain satisfying to me. Okay, like the special weapon, the secondary weapon, the grenades, the sound is what really helps it too.
I want to try
these. When you talking about one javelin, you telling me you didn't experiment with weapons, BG?
Yeah, I used the weapon, bro. What are you?
Because a lot of them weapens didn't really feel too good, especially like the light machine gun. Oh, see, you're not even willing to have this conversation, though.
I am. I said to you, it didn't feel good. To me, the weapon.
I haven't played Anthem yet because I couldn't get into the beta, and I was playing Resident Evil anyway. But I saw one of the javelins had like a badass like dude with knives and shit. Like I don't even know what it was. He was he kind of looked like Genji. Kind of looked like Genji off Overwatch.
Yeah, that's the interceptor. They call it the ninja one.
This game, like to me, it feels like almost Iron Man meets Titanfall in a way. That's kind of like what it feels like.
I think that's the main appealing too. Is people want to be Iron Man.
This joint is just like Evolve, man.
I don't know where I get
you fly around a map and you complete objectives and you shoot monsters and you shoot soldiers
without the monster running away.
Right, you're right, exactly. You chase the monster to its location and kill it, and then figure out puzzles and fly.
I still hate that. Evolve had a lot of potential and they fucked that shit up.
And like just the sound quality and the effects, when you fly and it's seamless. Like you could just go from like running to just taking off in the air just instantly like that. It's just seamless, bro.
It looks good.
That randomly turns off on you in the middle of a mission. That sound.
But that's just the beta, the demo fucking up. Like it does look good.
They do need to fix like the loading because you move from one section of the map to another. There's a loading screen, which is unacceptable.
That ain't going nowhere.
The graphics look exactly like Destiny 2.
No, they don't. Stop it.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. Why are you lying?
You run around the map and you talk to people and you get objectives.
You can't.
These visuals do not look like no
graphics. Was nothing like Destiny.
You fly around.
Anthem's definitely on a different level.
Graphically, I'm playing this in 4K 60 on PC. It don't look
graphically.
Why y'all hyping this up?
Wait, Jimmy, you got a 2080 Ti?
Huh?
Oh man!
Let Jimmy speak his truth.
Go ahead,
Jimmy, bring it.
Yo, I said this about Red Dead Redemption, and y'all didn't hear me when I did that about Red Dead Redemption. This game is just like Evolve, man. I played a lot of Evolve. This game is exactly like Evolve without the dome trap.
What is like? Why does
it's
it
a
look
cross
like
between Evolve and Destiny 2? Because you fly around a map and you go to objectives and you shoot shit and you do whatever the objective is and you leave.
I don't personally see that analogy.
What's that to do with the graphics though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like
the graphics are a lot like Destiny. When
no.
Let me talk. Why are y'all sucking this game off? The game is whack.
No, it's not about sucking at all.
Let them know, because I know in the week this game, no one's gonna talk about this game in the week. Nobody's gonna talk about this game.
Nah, I'm not gonna sit here and call the game trash.
The game is whack, man. We've seen it before.
Jimmy, it's not about sucking a game. This is about just being fact.
Well, we've seen this. It's nothing original here. It's a mixture of a bunch of other games.
Wait, hold on, Jimmy. Saying the game looks like Destiny wouldn't be like. Hold on. Saying the game looks like Destiny wouldn't be a bad thing. That's not a bad thing if it did. It just doesn't. Like it doesn't look.
It doesn't look. I'm not saying it plays like Destiny. It has parts of it that reminds you of Destiny. When you're running around and I'm trying not to really spoil too much, but when you're talking to people.
And when you're talking to people, but graphically it looks nothing like Destiny.
When you go to yes, it does. Anyway, did you
accidentally click like the Destiny icon or some shit like that? Like
when you are running around and the portion that looks like the MMO part of Destiny, it looks exactly like that.
Oh, you talking about the hub world?
Yes, it looks exactly the same. And then you go get in your javelin, just like you go get in your ship. Just like you go get in your ship and you go to that location. And you start doing the evolve shit. It's exactly the same.
A lot of my Destiny friends, they were tweeting on there like they said Anthem is the exact opposite of Destiny. One's first-person shooter inside, one's third-person shooter outside, and the other one's vice versa.
The hub area where you like.
Yeah, the hub area is the same.
The hub area is trash, by the way.
Yeah, it's trash.
I like how they don't want the game to be compared to Destiny, yet every time they update you with something new they added to the game, it's just another shit you saw.
The shooting is a lot like the Division, by the way.
I'll give you that. See, the shooting, it's more similar
I have to give him that.
I'll give you that.
The Division.
Because it's a third-person game. Destiny ain't no first-person game.
No. He knows why I said that. BG will tell you why I said that.
No, the shooting, like just the way it feels and everything. Yeah, it feels like
just out of curiosity, like, do you think there's enough?
Evolve is not PvP, it's PvE and PvP. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all said Evolve is PvP. It's a choice. You can play the entire game without PvP. Just to let you know that.
Just out of curiosity, do you think there's enough room in this market for Destiny, The Division, and Anthem, or do you think one's gonna flop?
Yeah. I think one is gonna flop.
I think one's gonna flop, but I think it's gonna be Anthem. I think it's gonna be Anthem.
Y'all are absolutely tripping if y'all think a game that looks like this is gonna flop.
I don't think it's gonna flop. I think y'all just gonna think it's trash when it comes out.
No, I think it's gonna come out.
No, it's fun, but it's not gonna last.
People are gonna have that they're gonna blaze through the vanilla, and then they're not going to see. Here's the thing: like
keep a lot of content
these developers think they can keep up with the demand that the player base wants from these games, but they really can't.
This game just off face value alone. I'm not even talking about like the actual substance. Just off face value alone, we've seen games fucking sell like blockbuster hits. So you telling me a game that looks like this, that has like the casual appeal, you think it's gonna flop?
Oh, wait. Selling games like this sell a lot, but it's all about the community. If the community fucking decreases by half after a couple of months, then
it'll drop off.
The game is a service. It don't.
BG.
I'm not talking about the game being supported. We're talking sales. This sales.
But that's important.
The game is a service.
That's important. This is the type of game that is like that Destiny, where it's constantly supported and they're constantly dropping stuff. Like if they don't have that in there, it's a wrap. Like can they? First off, they don't have a PvP. That's going to be hard to compete. Why do you think the Division's putting PvP in their game? Because they got destroyed for not having it.
Anthem going to be the most returned game in 2019.
The Division does have PvP, but
Battlefield 5 was a game of that quality that didn't sell.
Definitely is.
You can't compare those two.
Here's the thing: if Anthem keeps content coming to the game, then it could
be fine.
Yeah, it could survive. I agree. I think what Jack said is going to happen. I think the player base is going to drop off on that game.
Has anyone have they talked about like what their raids are going to be like? Because that's the only thing I care about. Like a PvE only game. I want a really good raid.
When you talk about like, are people going to be playing the game, or there's going to be enough content to people? I don't disagree with you. I'm just talking about initially, this game is going to sell. Like at least
it's going to sell.
Nobody's arguing that.
Yeah. But look, there's not going to be raids. They already said that strongholds is they highest content. So which is basically just a strike in Destiny.
I don't think did they say that?
The longevity doesn't exist. Yeah, they did say.
Yeah, he's right about that.
So Stronghold is the highest. Yeah,
that's I'll have to look at Stronghold. That's their main
So it's pretty much like the Insurgents off of the Division.
It's like without the PV, without any PvP in it.
So yeah, it's the Insurgents and Nightfall.
That's what I think is gonna hurt the game. I kind of think that no PvP might.
Yeah, if there's no raid in there, I'm not buying it. And I think kids buying it.
I think they're gonna add it though. I think they'll add that. I think they're gonna have to add that.
We're gonna come back to Anthem in a year. That's all.
Because the Division, to my knowledge, Jimmy, did the Division have any raids?
Yeah, it has something like that. It has something like that. Yeah.
It did.
Because I know for a fact they're having
they have what they call global events.
Because when they got me is when they was on stage at E3 and they said they were gonna have 8-player raids, and I was like, "Yep, I'm there day one." Like that's what I care about. That's the only reason I play Destiny. I grind to do the raids. That's all I care about.
And listen,
the Division ain't gonna have no competition with this game.
I've said this many times in the past that third-person shooters have a lot more variety inherently just because it's third person than a first-person game. That's what also makes this game better. I always said that third-person games will almost always be better in terms of versatility than first-person. It just always is.
I just personally think the Division's gonna shit on Anthem. Like I really do.
I played both of them already. I can confirm that. I can confirm this.
I think the Division 2 is going to sell more because it's
definitely going to sell more.
I think it's just going to be a better game in general. I don't know about selling more, but
it's going to. It's going to sell more.
Yeah. I can't it's going to be in a better game, but it's definitely going to be the biggest game.
It's going to be a better game and sell more. I guarantee it.
Definitely, it has PvP. It already has an established fan base. They're doing better what they did with the Division 1.
They did what Destiny did. They took all the feedback and improved it.
Look, man, ain't nothing touching the Division so far coming out in the first quarter. You might have a shot with Days Gone, and it ain't looking good.
Oh, man.
So we'll just see, how Anthem ends up, people, I'll always be right. But
y'all heard it here from me, man. Anthem is evolved.
Listen, man, I'm tired of being right all the time, and people always doubting me. That's all
I'm just giving y'all Red Dead Redemption 2, and everybody was like, no, you're crazy.
I'm tired of being right. I'm tired of being right, and people still doubt me.
What a Wimmy right this time, BG? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm right about this.
Wimmy began.
Yo, I'm thinking BG got slid some bread on this, man. I don't know what's going on here. I don't think it's something happening to that email, man.
Why every time
you usually don't talk about games like this, though? You don't realize like you sound.
That's my point.
You've been tweeting about it like crazy.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie, BG don't be liking shit.
He way too into the game.
You being cynical that when you like praise the game, it's saying
it's looking like Tomb Raider, dog.
Oh yeah, exactly.
There's so few games I like that when I say I like a game, I feel like people should believe me. Like I'm not one of these people. Like there's people out here that literally every game comes out, they like, I love this game. Like playing every day, people like it.
Somebody can make the argument that you're just being a rebel, though, dog. Like if everybody likes something, you don't like it. If everybody don't like something, you like it. Type shit.
Yeah, that's what it is. He just want to be the black sheep.
It don't even make no sense. I'm a buy a game and like since when y'all know me to play
somebody called them hating games HD.
I'm gonna play a game I don't like. Like since when y'all know me for bro? So y'all say I'll put down Persona because I didn't like it for the first 5 hours, but I'll pay and play a game for 80 hours that I don't like.
We might have to look at this different. You have 700 hours.
Both can't be true. Y'all can't say,
y'all gotta bring that up
because you ain't like it, but you played a game for 80 hours that you ain't like. Both can't be true. Pick one. I'm gonna need y'all niggas.
BG, before we leave, fam, while you on your rant, you gotta explain the 700 hours in Marvel, though.
That was wild. God.
Marvel is a good game. That's it.
That's not Photoshop.
I feel like you have fallen asleep on that screen multiple times.
Yeah, that's gotta be somebody.
I can send y'all the screenshot. I think I have over 8,000 matches played in Marvel.
That is insane to me, bro.
Last time I checked, it was like 8,000.
No wonder you destroyed Kofi that day.
Bro, like listen, I know people are still running with the narrative that Marvel Infinite is bad, but it's not. I'm sorry, it's just not a bad game.
I get it before. It was trash. I didn't like it.
See, this proves. Just remember what he's saying right now when it comes to Anthem. Y'all hear him about Marvel, right? Because that's a bad game.
Here's the thing.
That Marvel energy.
I get it. People don't like the roster. Cool. I got it. People don't like the visuals. It's a downgrade. I admit all that stuff. But the gameplay, the same thing I'm saying about Anthem. The gameplay, which is the most important thing in Marvel, is good.
Yeah, the gameplay Anthem is good.
Nobody can say shit about Marvel's gameplay.
I didn't like the stones in that game. I thought that was stupid.
I don't know why it's not the first game to do that.
Yeah, Street Fighter Cross Tekken did it. Was stupid.
Even Tekken's not the first game to do that, and it works differently.
Dumb.
Every game that does it is stupid.
Fucking hate Street Fighter.
And like I said, even without the stones, it's still a good fighting game. Like that's just the way it is. Like, bro, like people who play the game can't say shit about the gameplay because that part of it is good.
All right, so I brought this up to prove a point. Just remember, he said this about Marvel, and he's talking about Anthem. Just remember this when Anthem come out.
All right, listen, man. Nobody, like I said, nobody can say shit about that game's gameplay.
BG, you're gonna be the only person with like 1,000 hours in Anthem.
I guess we'll see.
BG's not gonna have more than 40 hours in Anthem.
I mean, listen. One thing you can say about me is like I play the games the fuck I like. I don't care about what nobody else doing. I don't care what nobody else like. If I like a game, I'm playing it. I don't give a fuck with nobody.
I can appreciate that. I don't
give a fuck with nobody. Y'all could say a game is whack till y'all niggas is fucking blue in the face.
You know what it is? I don't think Anthem's whack. It seems like you'll just get tired of it after a few hours.
What I was saying, like it's got a fun aspect to it, but it'll wear off for a lot of people.
Flying around the map. Once you learn the map, you're gonna be okay.
Yeah, I feel like the majority of the reason people like flying is Iron Man. They like feeling like Iron Man.
Right.
But the moment gameplay does get old. If you don't have nothing to do with the gameplay, it does get old.
Here's the point I want to make about like Anthem, right? Like people have like over 100 hours in Spider-Man, right? What's one of the main reasons people say they never got tired of Spider-Man?
Swinging around. I agree.
Exactly.
I agree with that part.
Now, I understand. It wouldn't be imagine if it wouldn't be a Spider-Man game if you couldn't swing, right? But imagine if you had to traverse around the game like a regular fucking person. That game would be garbage. Damn near. Am I wrong?
So you're saying Anthem would be garbage without the flying, right?
I'm saying it wouldn't be as good.
He's on that Kofi wave right now.
I thought he's on like Kofi.
That's what.
Hey, you know what they did in the game? I'm gonna spoil that for you. You know what they did in the game? You know you can only fly around for a few moments before your fucking jets
yeah, but there are certain places on the map that's like really cool and it keeps your
but still no. He says swinging around. Spider-Man has missions where he can't swing, right?
I do think
for the most part he can swing whenever he wants. You cannot fly whenever you want. That's what I'm saying.
But
I feel like and I feel like comparing the two is not fair because Spider-Man has a lot more to do with the swing. Like he can actually, there's a city he can swing around in. Like it does look like the maps on Anthem are bigger, but I feel like it'd be more fun to swing around in Spider-Man than flying around.
But my thing
What's
is like,
funny is even though they look bigger, you're gonna get stuck in a loading screen every time you go to a new area. So,
but my point with Spider-Man is like when you have to go to missions, and these are some boring ass missions. Let's be real. Spider-Man has a lot of boring ass side missions, and we all did them. But why did we do them? Because we could web swing to them. Even if Anthem's
Speak for yourself. I didn't do none of that trash.
Okay, well, everybody else, a lot of people got the platinum in Spider-Man, and the missions was fucking trash, and we admitted it was trash, and we only did it because we could web swing to them. So my point is, even if Anthem has some really trash missions, some of them. But if we can,
we've seen that already.
If we can fly to that shit, we doing that shit.
They definitely have trash missions.
How long can you fly without the thrusters?
It depends.
Cooling down.
Yeah, it depends.
Not very long.
I do think they should
increase the stamina on that.
I think that's going to be the disengage. Like you flying for 20 seconds and have to get back down, cool off, and then fly for another 20 seconds and then get back down and cool off. Like I don't know.
I do.
That's how it is. That's exactly how it is. That's how it works. What you just said is what happens in the game. Breaks immersion. You gotta. I don't know. You get over it quick. You get over it quick.
Wait, it has a stamina meter?
Yeah.
Meter for
I remember people were getting at that with Zelda, but it's apparently okay with Anthem now.
It's not gonna be people don't know about this. That's why I'm exposing it right now.
Because they haven't played the fucking game. A lot of people speaking on the game ain't played shit. That's my problem with a lot of people speaking on that. They ain't played a goddamn minute of the game, but they got all this bullshit.
That's why I ain't saying nothing about it.
Yeah, of course the flying is going to be upgradable, but I'm talking about overall. You still cannot unlimitedly fly like in Spider-Man, where you can just.
Got a cool down. Yeah.
Yeah, it has a cooldown.
That's why they put those misty areas in certain parts of the map, so you don't have to cool down as often.
I mean, and the thing is, like, if there was no cooldown, niggas would never touch the floor. Like, let's be real.
That's true. No, that's facts. That's facts. That's
Niggas would
why
never
they
touch
did it.
the
That is why they did it, and that's exactly why they did it. But it breaks immersion in the game too.
No, but some
like,
javelins can
certain
fly
javelins
much
make
longer.
Yeah, you know, we already said that. Yeah.
I bet you the heavy one can only fly for like 10 seconds.
Actually, no, that's one of the longer flying ones.
The
Nah, you know
heavy
what? They put little tricks in there. Like you could dip into the water and cool off and come back out.
Oh, that's cool.
Little tricks like
See,
that.
stuff like that is what's going to help them out.
And the thing with Spider-Man is even though you don't necessarily have you have infinite swinging, you still have to touch the floor to do certain things. In Anthem, you could literally probably do everything without touching the floor. Like you can have a gun. Spider-Man has to fight enemies, so he has to touch down regardless that you can.
But there's certain things you have to interact with, so they make you touch the ground.
Exactly. So yeah,
we're just gonna have to see what the content is. Like the gameplay's lit, looks fun as hell, but I have to see what I do with it.
Content is what's gonna save or break that game.
I don't know how I'm feeling about it since you said there's no raids. That kind of disappointed me.
I think they'll add it. They'll know that people want it. That game looks like they're gonna just be adding stuff to it throughout the year.
Yeah. Nope, get a game a year. I'm telling you.
They definitely gonna do what they did with Destiny. You're gonna have
but I feel like with the Division on the horizon, like they might not have the opportunity. Like people are gonna go on Anthem, and the moment the Division drops, because they're sharing a lot of this similar player base, like they're gonna just snatch half the Anthem player base. Like,
wait, when is the Division 2, by the way?
March.
And Anthem is February?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's close.
Yep. Like I said, I'm giving y'all a month before y'all drop that game.
No, I give it a good 6 months.
So they got
because games like this are
hit or miss.
The Division is the 15th, and if you buy it, the special bundle, of course, you get it on the 12th, guys. Just to let you know that. All right.
Well,
so you get it on the 12th if you buy the gold edition. Thank me later.
Everybody doing all that, Jamie.
Hey man, I'm just letting y'all know, man. I'm just trying to do it.
No, I'm gonna play the Division this year. I want to do those 8-man raids.
I get that thing 3 days early.
Yo, I just watched a clip of Maximilian that they put in Discord. So this thing is getting chased by a tyrant, right? So at the part he jumps over a wall into the window to get away from tyrant. On the other side is a liquor looking this thing right in the face as soon as he jumps over.
Oh, let me go see that shit.
This thing
what happened? Is it a press start joint? Oh,
Yeah.
I see it.
He jumps over the wall to get away from tyrant, and there's a liquor right there. That's some bad luck.
Who did this?
Maximilian, dude.
That's crazy.
What's funny is the first time I ever seen a liquor on that game was on Kid's stream, because at that point I didn't get that far.
Yeah, them things move fucking fast too.
That's why they're called liquors.
They're one of the only things that can hit you running straight. The dogs are really easy to dodge. You just turn left or right slightly right when they jump, you dodge them. The liquor is if you can't outrun them, they will hit you. I don't know if they'll kill you, but they will hit you. They'll get a couple licks in.
So you got to kill them. Oh, the liquor will get a couple of licks in.
Oh, man. Yeah, you get it right.
That was clever.
Wow.
All right, I think we uncovered everything, I believe. Resident Evil is rumored to be getting a Netflix series.
What is rumored?
Resident Evil.
Oh, okay.
TV show. Out of everything that Netflix usually makes good TV shows.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, somebody's gonna buy it and get canceled.
Netflix recently, they've been releasing the heat, my nigga. Like
that you thing, man. That you show is crazy.
How did you get a zombie in that room? I never seen a zombie in that room before.
Netflix been heat, bro. Like
who still got 4K Netflix?
I don't think
that shit like $16 now. They can suck a dick.
Yeah, I got it.
I was just watching the Ted Bundy documentary. Bruh.
I might watch that. I need to watch that in the Fire Festival.
Yeah, I watched the Fire Festival. Bro, like usually Netflix has these like long lulls where there's nothing to watch. Bro, Netflix been keeping me good like past 4 months.
What it is they took that
Punisher.
Oh yeah, shout out to you for that U joint. That was fire. I watched that.
Listen, man, I be telling people, putting people onto all the good stuff on Netflix.
I think what it is they took that money that they were
paying for something.
No, he's copied. He got someone else's shit.
Actually, I am paying for it, and everybody leeching off. Bro,
there's only 10 verified Netflix accounts in the world.
Bro, you know I couldn't watch my own Netflix account like the other day because
nope, I would have went straight into the settings, kicked everyone off.
I've done that before, but I was like, you know what? I'm letting my brother. It was my brother and yeah, it was my brother and my father. I was like, yo, I can't even watch a show right now, bro. These niggas like really got. Y'all wow, bro. And it was like 2 in the morning. I'm like, why is y'all niggas up 2 in the morning watching shows? Like, that's my time.
I think what they did is they took that money that they were gonna put into the Marvels that they didn't have to renew, and they put that to other shit.
Yeah.
Because they probably spent a lot of money on that contract for all those Marvel TV shows.
I even put people on to Sex Education. It's a little weird, but the show's fire. Watch Sex Education. Show's fire.
So you think he the Netflix guru?
Bro, I be putting all the fire shows on Netflix, and like they don't be believing me, like like typical, like nobody believes me when I say nothing at first, and then they come back like, "Yo, BG, you was right."
Hey, BG, you know how to read Twitter and take suggestions from people. That's great, though.
I be finding all the gems first.
What Netflix should do that I would really enjoy is like have a section that you can click, and it just plays you trailer after trailer based on what your recommendations are.
That's actually a good idea. That's crazy.
They did that at one point.
Dragon Ball Z Grand Finals.
Blandrew, do you have Netflix or are you waiting for the Switch version?
Blu-rays.
Oh, shit.
Wait,
Netflix is not on the Switch. Netflix is not on the Switch.
I got Netflix.
Blandrew, do you have Netflix?
It's like I told you this before. I buy Blu-rays. I don't use any Netflix.
But I bet you'll get Netflix when it's portable.
I could get it on my 3DS right now if I wanted to. I just don't want to use Netflix.
How does a 3DS have Netflix with the Switch?
It really do though. That's what's fucking crazy. Who trying to watch 540p videos on Netflix, though?
I know people, but you'd be surprised. It's not even 540p; it's 240p or something.
Damn.
Like that. Oh, I know that joint look crazy. Damn.
I watched it. Just announced Beyblade on Blu-ray. If you care.
Wait, why is it? Blandrew, when are you growing up? Beyblade?
Wait, why is the resolution so low though? Why?
It's a 3DS.
Yeah, 3DS. You think?
Okay. Yo, Jack,
for the Switch. Okay.
How is it that Jack's streams look better when his card is fucking up than Netflix on the fucking 3DS?
Yeah, this is wild.
Can you find that, Blandrew?
Hold on, was Beyblade ever a good show? Because I always thought like a show about spinning tops was dumb as hell.
The first season was.
It had its moments.
It's about a bunch of Japanese Jewish kids spinning tops.
Damn.
Because I always thought the concept was dumb. I'm like, how do you make a show out of spinning tops, bro? Like, so
I can't talk, man.
Was these like life or death situations like Yu-Gi-Oh was a card game?
No, it was tournament. It was tournament.
Dude, if you think about it, because I actually watched Yu-Gi-Oh again like a year ago again. Like that's a dark ass show that I just didn't remember. Like people be trapping people's souls and threatening to kill people and kidnapping people. And...
Bro, this man is wearing a soul on his neck. You didn't know that?
So nobody.
It's not that. I'm just saying, like when you was a lot younger watching this shit, you didn't really notice how dark it was.
You were watching
same shit with SpongeBob. They got so many sexual innuendos in SpongeBob. It's fucking ridiculous, dog.
So nobody actually died in Beyblade.
Not that I know of. No, I stopped after the first season. But
niggas was getting clapped. Niggas was getting clapped in Yu-Gi-Oh every episode.
Yeah, because remember that episode where Yugi and what was his best friend's name? Joey, where they had to duel and the loser got thrown into the ocean. with the crane or the weight.
And niggas' souls get
you had to win the duel to say that, nigga. This shit was crazy.
It was like he had Joey possessed and the loser got drowned in the ocean.
Blandrew, how are you?
Yu-Gi-Oh is basically if the Saw nigga wanted you to play a card game. That's
Blandrew still talking about Beyblade.
Didn't you go to the Dragon Ball Brawly movie?
Yeah, and there's actually cussing in that.
Ooh, yeah, I'm jealous. I'm jealous of Bond right now. I didn't get to go see that. So. Because the Kid Smooth, but I'm not going to say anything.
What? Kid Smooth had you stream on a Friday?
No, Kid Smooth demanded I make an attendance on Planet Xbox, and that's the only time I could go.
Told him to fuck off. Real world comes first.
Just because I was like, man, I gotta go. He's like,
I didn't know you had
really?
to go to the movie theaters to watch Dragon Ball Z, bro. Like, I did not know that. So,
because the reason I was like, okay, I can't miss this week because I'm about to miss the week Kingdom Hearts comes out. So I was like, I guess that's fine.
That was your own fault.
All right,
I would have filled in for you, Attic. Invite me next time, Smooth.
I mean, let me know when your Nintendo games take special beam cannons through the chest or something, Blandrew.
What do you say?
Don't they have a game coming out about like panties flowing in the wind or some shit? Like
Wait,
that?
are you talking about Panty Party? Yeah.
We did just bring up Dragon Ball. Is that Dragon Ball RPG game coming to the Switch, Blandrew?
No,
it is.
I'm sure it is.
What about Anthem?
I told you I don't care about it. Let people who want Anthem on the Switch worry about that.
Is RE2 coming? Like, we need to recap all the games. This
Dragon's Mark for Death is coming this week.
What about Kingdom Hearts 3?
Damn, not even Kingdom Hearts?
Don't care.
Dude, what the hell are they getting?
What's coming to
I
the
just told
Switch?
you, Dragon's Mark for Death is coming
Bro,
out this Thursday.
They didn't get any game.
What game we talked about today on the podcast?
They didn't get any games last year until December, November.
Yeah, That's why it was the best-selling console with no.
So, Blandrew, out of curiosity, Blandrew, do you consider the Switch your primary console?
Oh, absolutely. Did you saw my hours on the PlayStation?
I don't get that. I don't get that, man.
So Blandrew, basically saying you don't play no game.
Oh no, you wait for him.
I'm 35 hours in Vesperia right now. I'm just waiting for this podcast to end.
In what?
Vesperia, Tales of Vesperia.
You know what,
Why are you playing that old ass game?
Because I never played it before, Bond.
Because it wasn't on the Switch, Bond. He didn't play
it. He couldn't play on the Xbox. He had to wait for.
Actually, I had two Xbox 360s. I just didn't care to play it at the time.
If a game doesn't exist on the Switch, you basically don't care.
I would understand. I would understand if there was like some achievement or trophy system on there that you wanted to make it sure all of them are at once.
Like I said, my trophies could disappear right now, and I would not care.
Is it strictly the portability? Like
that's because Nintendo doesn't have an achievement system.
Jack said it best. Nintendo fans don't care about games until the game in question comes to Nintendo.
I bet you if Nintendo had an achievement system, he'd be bragging about them bitches, dog.
I mean, I'd have it up so you guys can at least.
They call them coins. Games, I got 50,000 coins.
I mean, this dude had 2 Xboxes and never thought about Tales of Vesperia. A decade later, plus now he want to get the game.
Yep.
I think it would be good though if you didn't play it back then. You actually have it now portable. I think that'd be cool.
I bet you played Symphony on GameCube.
Nice. I played that a couple years later. I didn't play it at the time when it was released, though.
What'd you play it on?
Actually, to own you, I played that on PS3.
Oh,
I just don't when the double pack came out.
That's just one thing I never understood. Like, I see the Switch as a solid second console. You know that you take out of your closet. You know, shake the dust off of it every like 4 or 5 months and play that one game.
Man. I'm not about to listen to this from some third place gamers, man.
Look, third place gamers. It is what it is, man. Like, okay, we third place, but you know, I'm playing Kingdom Hearts tomorrow. I played Resident Evil yesterday. What you doing, Blandrew?
I'm playing Dragons. Bragging about NPDs and sales.
You waiting? Okay. I'll give you. You wait until next Thursday. What's the next game, Blandrew?
Oh, I got Yoshi. I got Yokai Watch on the 3DS. I got a lot of stuff to look forward to.
Oh, so now we got to go to the 3DS. Okay.
You call Xbox dudes second-class citizens, though. That's crazy.
Wasn't Nintendo able to sell a game faster than Xbox could sell a console, though?
I ain't listening to nobody that lost a kid smooth either. So fall back, man. Just relax. Why are you guys so concerned about what I'm playing?
We got to get out of here so they can play.
He's moving kind of quiet. Is he even still there?
I'm here, but just my background is loud.
Get
my wife put something on TV.
Get y'all PlayStations or your Xbox ready. We're live right now because we want to tune in. Make sure y'all live stream that. Okay?
Oh, I'm definitely about to go live right now, dog.
Okay, cool. Let's do
hey, you know what? I want people watching to go to the stream that you think's gonna win.
Okay. You got a YouTube? Do you even have a YouTube hardhead?
Oh, I stream on Twitch though.
Yeah, okay. We Twitch.
Twitch.
These outros, Jack move.
Appreciate everybody for watching Lit Podcast this week. Make sure y'all check out that Patreon. We working hard for y'all boys, man. And check me out. YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Jack Move Johnny. And yeah, we out. Oh yeah, we not gonna be here next week, so don't even.
Oh yeah.
If any of you upload videos on Sunday next week, you getting it.
Or maybe. Well, what? Oh no, Super Bowl is exactly at like 6:20 usually. I think.
Yeah, no, that shit gonna be
Yeah, no. I ain't watching that shit.
Super Bowl like 5 hours too. They gonna be.
Here comes the Black Bond rules of life. You can't upload on Sunday.
I'm gonna be the first one.
This dude Blanchard said sports.
I'm gonna be the first one up here. Like, hey,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm still might upload a video, bro.
The only sport Blanchard plays is waiting for games to come to the Switch.
Oh man,
y'all watching the Puppy Bowl?
I'm down. They
got some pugs in there. I don't know.
pugs last year, dog.
Real shit.
Hardhead outro.
Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Hardhead7WD. Make sure y'all also check out Usual Suspects podcast Fridays at 5 p.m. Central on YouTube, dog. Appreciate y'all for having me.
Okay. Black Bond.
Another good week, another good podcast. This was an exceptionally good week. And if you haven't played Dragon Quest, you need to play that. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter because that's where I do most of my stuff. And if you are a fanboy of Kingdom Hearts and you are above 18, yes, you are a loser, a social reject, and you're fucking lame.
Damn.
Enjoy Kingdom Hearts,
man. The trifecta, man. You hit me with a trifecta.
YouTube gamers actually play games. I don't know what Blandrew does, but he waits for games.
Yeah, damn.
I told you I'm playing Vesperia right now.
I low-key feel like you wait for games too, boss, so you can't really talk.
What games do I wait for?
What game? Okay, Final Fantasy.
Wait, Dragon Quest came out.
Did you got to read the super chat?
Yeah, I know.
Before you move that, what games do I wait for?
You waited for Final Fantasy 15, GTA 5. You're not getting Red Dead Redemption.
I got that on sale. That Final Fantasy 15 was never a game I was checking for. I got it for $20.
Look, stop acting like you don't wait for games on PC.
Thank you, Addict.
But you know what? It's funny you keep talking, but I don't see any receipts.
I just said 3 games. You don't even get Red Dead.
And I've never been played the first one. I'm not interested.
BG, did he not say every time you bring up Red Dead, I'm just gonna wait for the PC version?
If I would decide to get it, I've never even played the first game.
So listen, let me tell you something. I do the same thing like Black Bond do, right? If I know I said something, but I know people don't got receipts, I deny it.
Y'all can keep talking all you want until I see receipts.
I know Jimmy's the one that keeps.
I'm like, I know you ain't got no receipts, so I'm gonna say I ain't say it.
Damn, like that. You know I'm what?
I said I know you like keep up with the stuff like the games Bond be waiting years to play. So
yeah.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
Man, listen, please.
Let him know.
Please.
I bet you probably said I was waiting for Monster Hunter too, right? Oh, I didn't get it.
Are you gonna get Monster Hunter?
No.
Didn't you wait for? You was all hyped for that Valkyrie Chronicles, the original one, wasn't you?
I got it day one on PS3.
All right, but
look at that game.
All right, but what? So I bought the PC version too, but I own the original. What's your point?
Look, I think we both know that you wait.
No,
for
I
games.
think you're talking.
No, I think we both know that you wait for games.
I think you're full of shit.
Move outro.
What? Oh, you said Blandrew or Smooth?
You.
Oh. What's up, everybody? As always, Xbox is the best box. I am the best box. Congrats. We beat PlayStation this month.
You lost.
You really said that.
Holy shit!
This dude taking an L and saying it's a victory.
Right, but I also want to say once again, I'm happy to be back in the Super Bowl. If you don't want the smoke, stay off Twitter. I will be there. And all right. So and don't get blocked, because if things don't go my way, don't get blocked.
Damn, you blocking people if the Patriots lose, bro?
If the Patriots, if I ain't blocking people if the Patriots lose, I am blocking people if people come at me. If
I definitely might have some roast for your ass. I don't know.
I'm gonna have that joint pre-written.
Yeah, I might already have a roast for you, bro.
I'm actually rooting for them to win, but I want them to lose.
I write all my trash talking during the game, and I save it as a draft.
You say trash talk as a draft?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, and then
so just in case you lose, you don't have nothing to say.
Exactly. Some drafts get deleted. Okay.
My friend Anchorman V, he actually does memes and shit before the podcast. He does it for both sides. That way, he's good on whatever side.
The crazy thing I just thought of, Jack, I feel like the Switch people would be waiting for games a lot longer than PC gamers.
No,
Oh, they do. They don't even get the games most of the time either.
which is really ironic.
Blanchard, when y'all getting NBA Live so I can run your fade?
I mean, y'all just got City Skylines.
That shit look like ass.
Blandrew, outro.
God damn.
Another good week, fellas. Donate to our Patreon. We could really use the support. And
There you go.
yeah. BG, stop playing, man. I'm a member of this podcast already. You already know I am.
Glad you really want to be down with the crew. That's crazy.
Well, you got to start playing some games before you can be part of the
Is he the
podcast.
first Nintendo person that's been on here that's consistent?
He might. Yeah, he might be. Hey, man, I don't know.
Yeah,
Look, man, they're a rare breed. BG, you got to seal that deal.
It's hard to find them.
This is why Nintendo was cool with restarting the development on Metroid, because they're like, Blandrew gonna wait anyway.
I might have.
Now, they got plenty of games to wait on while Metroid is working.
Like
on.
what games you got coming out this year, Blandrew?
Pokemon, nigga. What?
Yeah, Pokemon.
Hey, I'm
DX,
picking up Pokemon.
what?
I'm picking up Pokemon.
The Pokemon, the
the
main
next
one.
generation.
What's it called?
Pokemon Next Generation.
They don't have a name.
So you waiting on a game that don't even got a name?
Oh my!
This shit is crazy.
I
You
might
know
have
what
They
you
said
sound
it's-
like now? You sound like an Xbox fanboy.
Oh.
They told us the game was coming up. What more do you? It's not my fault they're not showing.
Hey,
you.
nah,
What's the release date?
The game still could get delayed, dog. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, just like Metroid.
I got Town.
I might have
What?
to.
Same in Ex Machina.
I might have to
Town,
land
Mansion.
you on.
Yeah, what the hell is town?
Thanks
that
for watching the
that
podcast.
RPG that's all in one town.
Yes, by
I
Game
remember that. I remember that.
I might have to put give Blandrew the franchise tag. He's not gonna understand that since he doesn't watch sports.
Pretty much.
That's
Blandrew.
Who Attic? Yeah, outro.
Yeah, I appreciate the invite. You can follow me on YouTube, Gaming Addict. I'm on Twitter too. I'm sure some of you know that. I'm on Iron Lord's podcast every Sunday at 1 p.m. and of course Planet Xbox, which I won't be there this Wednesday, but I'll be there next Wednesday.
Okay. Jimmy, even though you were very wrong today, go ahead.
Hey man, it is what it is. We gonna find out when you got that 1,000 hours in that game. But anyway, yo, it's J Mega Games, man. Everybody have a good weekend, and I do have to do the Kingdom Hearts stream this week, so please look out for that. All right.
Well, they got you and Jack playing them shitty ass games.
Hey, I had to get by the game, man. I got to stream it so I could take it back and return it. Drink.
Apparently,
Playing a part 3.
The game
It's
3 hours, Jimmy.
It's 3 hours.
Yeah, so I don't think you got to do the whole 4 hours.
Like, bro.
Oh, good.
Right
I'll just
now,
do it in one shot.
If somebody donated for me to play Kingdom Hearts, everybody watching the stream would get blocked.
Wait, the game 3 hours?
It's only cutscenes. They only want to watch the
Hard
cutscenes.
head.
Yo, I'm so tight about that. I'm gonna have to sit there for like.
Hold up.
Kofi's loving Kingdom Hearts. His channel's growing like crazy because of it right now.
Hold up. If you only have to watch movies, why are you buying it, Jimmy? Just play it on YouTube and stream it that
Wait,
way.
is it 358 and a half days or something?
Yeah, I ain't gonna finesse it. No, I don't want to finesse it.
It is literally just cutscenes. Like that's all it is. It's no.
Hey, like I said, man, I'm returning that joint as soon as that movie ends.
They trolling Jimmy with a cutscene game.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, wow, they did me.
What's
dirty,
funny
though.
is when it first came out, me and my friend John, we just drank vodka and watched it because like it's pretty bad. Like I think it's Days 255 or whatever the fuck that weird ass name was, and I can't remember what the other one is. I think Dream Drop Distance. Those are the two ones that just has cutscenes.
No, Dream Drop Distance is a full game.
Over 2 days.
Oh, what?
Shit like
Then it's the other one then.
358 and a half or something like that.
Yeah, 358 and a half. That was in 1.5 that had just cutscenes.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, it sounds like a joke. All right, everybody shut up. Let me read these super chats so we can get out of here quick. Quicksilver 0922. FYI, I don't know if anybody is experiencing this issue, but sometimes I click the like button on a stream. If I watch again the next day, it's not clicked. No, that's a YouTube thing.
Yeah, it do that.
It does that. That's not only you.
The moment you click off, it will say that you're still like to it. You can't just look at it on that.
Yeah, YouTube works like that. Lee Green said, "Reminder that Division 2 will be fire."
Bro, he say this Lee, stop this, bro.
I know. It's just giving me.
Hey, yo, shout out to him, dog.
He come in every live stream I do and say that. That's crazy.
Melodic Punk said, "Why Bond got a problem with Kingdom Hearts 3? He Donald Duck in the game."
Oh shit, I like that.
Donald Duck. I'm just not playing that trash.
I think he's saying you look like Donald Duck. I think that's what he was saying.
No man.
Well, I would say what he looks like, but he probably don't got a face.
Oh
No, he has a face. I've seen it.
Oh yeah,
he got a face, Bond.
He's on Twitch and YouTube.
What you think about his face?
Hey man, I ain't y'all, man.
I'm trying to catch him. Tavares Perry said, tips on how to avoid Mr. X, because every time I hear his theme or stomps, he'll be under my neck. Run. And
yeah,
wait,
no, common sense. Run.
By the way, Sam, me and what's the name was speaking about this in Discord. He is sometimes finds you if you like make noise, if you like shoot,
you shoot your gun,
or run,
or running around.
He'll find you regardless sometimes, but like it seems he finds you more often if you like do anything loud. So.
I think people don't understand that running actually attracts zombies to you in this game, and that's sad.
Yeah,
I realize.
Can you follow?
Get by pretty fine.
Can he follow you into the main lobby of the police station?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
So what happens if you go back outside from the very beginning? Will he follow you out there?
I never actually tried that. I don't think he could go.
No, you can't go back outside.
Oh, you can't go back outside.
Yeah, the door's locked at the beginning.
You could in a demo, but not the actual game.
Yeah, I never tried that. Sauce Curry TV said Summit 1G really enjoys the game. He's been playing it for almost 2 months. Sometimes y'all got to stop being corporate slaves. Summit followers increase. He's talking about Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, he's been playing it from the jump for a while.
Yeah. He said Summit had a career high in subs last month. Everybody started streaming it after Summit 1G made the game grow. Y'all haven't been paying attention.
So y'all basically
because I've been watching the streams.
Okay. Credit to him. Andrew Wilkins said, take Smooth to court for the Connect boxing footage. He makes all of us black men look like weak sissies.
No, man.
Boxing? What was that?
No, I found a lot of my old footage from the Connect 360 days where it recorded like your highlights. And
where the fuck did you find that?
It was on like for some reason they were saved to my Google Drive. When I had it, like when Google first put out the Google Drive thing, like I had one, and I think I like saved like a lot of my stuff there because I kept going through different computers.
It just be embarrassing.
Yeah,
that video is mad funny though.
I want to see that. Yeah.
Where you supposed to do that?
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. It's I was like, so I forgot what I called it. I was like, so I found some old Connect footage or something like that.
That shit used to catch you at the awkward times with the replay.
Yeah, my room was a mess. Like I had this giant ass teddy bear on my bed. It was just weird. I was like, holy shit. But
every video
videos, I'm like, damn too sometimes. Okay, Smooth.
Every cut scene, every shot looked like he was trying to beat someone up, man. It looked like he was serious. Like he about to go in a UFC fight.
Shadow, that joint was crazy. Shout Smooth.
Crown by Fire had a few exclusives in the top 10, so they aren't very relevant. Is Microsoft second guessing their plan?
Uh-oh.
What plan do they have?
I'm kind of confused by
What
the
What are they second guessing?
What plan, dog?
I don't know.
Just that their games were in the top 10 of Twitch. He's talking about, I believe.
Oh, he's saying they probably would have sold more.
Yeah.
Probably talking about the whole Mixer thing because I told them, I said I believe they would pay them to stream it to Mixer.
Yeah.
But Mixer's not as big as a platform.
Yeah, they will want eyes on it. Yeah,
they just want eyes on the game.
Yeah, they just
but the thing is, Microsoft want big streamers to
but
go
they know
over the Mixer.
But they not gonna come. So
that's a completely different department, though. Yeah. That's the Mixer department.
Kate
probably better than Twitch does.
When them big time streamers stream on Mixer, they just get like a host for a while, and then that's it.
KW Fang, Star Fox Racing. Why not give us F-Zero? Belandrew, why not give us F-Zero?
Because Star Fox is more popular than F-Zero.
F-Zero is the
shit. I like F-Zero more over.
But that's because they neglected F-Zero.
F-Zero got some like really solid chances, just never did all that well.
Dude, they got an entire roster from fucking Super Smash Bros. That they neglect. So
I definitely agree with that. I'd rather play F-Zero than Star Fox. First of all, Star Fox isn't a racing game.
Yeah, this shit don't make sense to me.
Exactly. That's why I was like, what the fuck?
How they pull this off? Somebody got to let
Nintendo start selling consoles. They start doing dumb shit again.
Look, if y'all can deal with this God of War reboot, not even looking anything like the old God of War, you'll be fine with Starfighter.
That doesn't even make any sense, Blandrew.
I was with you
talking about a game with a completely different genre.
You're talking reckless, Blandrew. Hold on, fam.
Jackman was okay until you start bringing up Sony shit.
I'm saying though, man, what's going on?
God of War was a game of the year.
So it has to win an award for it to be like acceptable.
I'm just saying, you're talking about it's like bad quality. So we're we gonna stop Andros from winning a race?
What are you talking about?
He's saying like what
They said enemies were going to be on the racing.
That's what I'm saying. What's the story of Star Fox Racing? You're going to stop Andros from winning a race?
That's for them to figure out, Bond.
Oh my god.
Says, why does Blandrew set himself up for roast session? Star Fox Racing? LOL.
Yeah, no, that's such a stupid idea.
Why are you guys allowed to be excited for Crash Team Racing and Mario Kart and all these other games? But when it pertains to stuff,
Mario Kart is Mario Kart and Crash Team Racing is Crash Team Racing. Star Fox has never been about racing.
That doesn't matter. Crash Bandicoot has never been about racing.
CTR is an old game though. That's been out.
Gonna flop like Nickelodeon kart races, dog.
Yo, I wanted that game though. For real.
What game gonna flop?
Look at BG. BG got that. Talk shit, man. My dude.
He's tripping if he thinks Crash Team Racing is flopping. He's not talking about Crash.
No, I never said
Star Fox Racing.
Retro Studios ain't announced a game for 8 years, and they coming back with some fucking Star Fox Racing.
And it's gonna be heat, and I can't wait.
Game's gonna flop like shit.
Paul Palm
said combat karting. They got a lot of good karting games. We don't need no fucking Star Fox Racing.
Come on, man.
Said, Blandrew, if you're excited for a futuristic Nintendo racer, why not just ask for another F-Zero? You said that.
Another comment, damn.
Again,
Jazzy Jefferson, Blandrew didn't even beat Persona 4 Golden on Vita, but he's talking about portability.
I beat that game back on the PS2. What is he talking about?
You didn't beat it portable.
Well, just because I didn't beat the game portably means I didn't care about Persona 4.
I'm sorry, but
if I never beat the game before, I would have been more.
You've been preaching portability all day, but you didn't beat it when it was portable.
If I never beat the game before, I would have not been as convinced to beat it.
So hold on, how come you can't play Persona 5 non-portable then?
What are you talking about? Because I know of a Switch version is coming.
It's always about a Switch.
When's it coming out?
It should be announced in March.
When's it coming out though?
It should be announced in March, Bond.
And what happens if it's not announced, Blandrew?
Then I might go back to it on the PS4. Until then,
right now.
March.
What? This is crazy.
Yo, it's $20 on PSN.
Yes,
Or you could have got the game for $15 by now, dog. Like, come on. You telling me you would rather pay $60 for the same game just because it's portable than buy the game right now for $15
and be done with it and play it?
Sounds about right.
Game Inspection said, I live out in the Bay Area, and rent in San Francisco can go all the way up to 21,000. Also, plenty of developers.
21,000.
Also, plenty of developers are open to development, not just Nintendo. Yeah, like 21,000. That's like.
Yeah, that's not like the typical rent though. Like I would love to go out there.
Property, like
but that's not typical. That's like you running into like shit. Like okay,
unless he means 2,100. He said 21,000.
Yeah, 21,000 is like kind of outlandish.
He might have meant 2,100.
That's like a corporation.
2,100 would be kind of cheap though.
Maybe if you were in a mini mansion or some shit.
I'm sure he meant 2,100. Nah, he meant 2,100. He had to mean 20.
He had to mean 2,100, and it can even go higher than that easily.
God damn! I just buy a car and sleep in it at that point.
What happens if you BG and you can't drive?
No,
I can, sir.
Oh shit!
Can't drive to Manhattan, so what's the point? You know?
Hey, Manhattan's fun. I just hop on the train, get right in, drop right off at Madison Square Garden, and have fun for the night.
Let them hold that door. You know,
I like Manhattan's the only part of New York I like.
Yeah, I'm not
the
that
only part of New York you've been to.
I don't like any part of New York.
Yeah, I agree with Smooth on that.
I'm not that dude. What's that dude Bond always making fun of that like can't drive and like got bad teeth?
Who?
The dude. Yeah, Etika. Like I could actually drive. He just
he has bad teeth.
Oh, he definitely. I'm doing so crazy.
Etika's a straight bum.
I never seen a tooth.
Yeah, because you don't got none. He ain't like
Damn.
he ain't brushed his teeth or whatever. They had to like fuck his
Yeah, they fucked in the back like hell.
Remake got issues, though. Like seriously.
Richard L said, Bond, does your chin bump into other things when you walk around?
I don't get it.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Also, I get the inkling that Jack Move smells like the inside of an abortion clinic.
Oh, Lord.
You until you said that. Damn, man.
Soul King, is it illegal to? It's illegal to pay a streamer and not have a sponsor or ad in the title, especially if it's in.
I do it. I did that before. The fuck you mean?
Summit. He also said Summit has became the 4th sub channel.
Okay. Wow, I know what he means. That's pretty big. Yeah.
4th sub channel on. I guess he means on Twitch.
Yeah.
Crown by Fire. Bill Meyer. I think that's how he usually pronounces his name.
Murray.
Yeah, Meyer. Just went off on adults who watch comic books and play video games. Kind of sad people do this within the communities to others. I mean, yeah, but I've seen I've seen his comments. I watched it.
Wasn't he like in a comic movie or something? Though?
No, he pretty much makes fun of anybody who reads comic books or like comic book movies, and he said like you're a child, and I'm like, okay, but like it doesn't bother me. Like people getting upset like that he's saying this stuff about people who watch comic.
Wasn't he in a comic movie?
I don't know.
Thought he was.
But either way, I'm not bothered by it. I'm like, listen, if he thinks it's childish, all right, I'm still enjoying all these comic book movies. It is what it is, man. I don't really care. People got to stop, just not let it get to you, bro. Like
not like you playing Kingdom Hearts or some gay shit like that.
Oh man.
Here we go.
Where we was at? Blessed Red said, make it $100 bet, $100 death bet for Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh, 100 death bet for Kingdom Hearts 3. So I guess you can't die 100 times, pretty much. Yeah, die less than 100 times. Game Inspection said, BG, let me on. I can explain the Kingdom Hearts difficulty. He'll be on next week. Talk about Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, speaking of people coming on, what is that? 6 weeks in a row this man's ducking?
No. Oh my God, Kratos said that.
So Kratos, he hit me up. Well, I hit him up. No, real talk. He was on a plane to
Zamunda.
Why you gotta say that?
To Wakanda.
He was going to San Jose. He actually showed me a picture of him on a plane. He was on a plane.
Yeah, it's on Twitter.
Yeah. He was going to San Jose. So the man is busy, Bond. He outside, bro.
Well, you know, it's good that he's busy, but I don't understand why busy people try to be talking shit.
All right, you got it. Rise Star 94 says shout out to WWP. Jaren Vidal Brawley, Blue Gogeta just got announced. Also Sonic Fox got bodied tonight. I actually have no idea who the hell Vidal is. I've never even heard of that character.
His girlfriend, his wife.
Gohan's wife.
I'm casual, so you know.
And I'm glad Sonic Fox got bodied because he set gamers and black people back a couple years on those stupid ass comments he made.
I never even knew Gohan got married.
Wait, what did Sonic Fox do?
Yeah, he got up on the Game Awards. I'm black, I'm gay, and I can't even speak 2 words without stuttering like a dumbass idiot.
They both police officers, BG, and she low key could fight. I don't know who asked for it though. Like, who the fuck?
Wait, is she like a regular human though?
Vidal is Mr. Satan's daughter, BG.
Yeah, she's her daughter.
Did you not watch the Boo Saga?
No, I didn't finish it. No.
Probably should get back to it then.
I stopped watching the Boo Saga when I feel like they tried to kill him so many different times, and like every time they thought they killed him,
he came back different.
Yeah, he came. I was like, okay, this is just annoying. Like,
well, then how did you not know who Vidal was then?
No, but I didn't get through the whole thing. Like, after they tried to kill
BG, she's at the very beginning of the saga.
I don't remember that at all. But maybe I seen her, but like she wasn't married to him at that point, was she?
No.
Did you not watch the Battle of Gods?
I didn't finish the Boo Saga, like I said. No.
Did you not watch Battle of Gods?
I have no idea what that is.
That's the one where he fights Varys.
Wait, so you went and seen the Broly movie, but you didn't watch the movie?
That was
the Broly movie.
That was Black Bond.
Yeah, Bond.
My bad.
What do I look like going to a movie theater and watching Dragon Ball Z?
What's wrong with that, man?
Ain't nothing wrong with Dragon Ball Z. You're fucking hated, dog. Chill out.
I just gave up on Dragon Ball Z a long time ago.
You don't even watch anime, to be honest.
No,
yeah, but they come in like
you watch that trash Boruto.
Yeah, you're fine with me, BG. Boruto's fire.
You watch
I
Boruto?
wouldn't go fire. It's okay.
It's fire. They just ended the Mitsuki like little side story. So good.
Yeah,
You watch Boruto?
Another filler Genjutsu.
No, it was great. It was good storytelling, good character development.
No, it wasn't.
You're not even watching the show.
I read the manga. Thank you.
Yeah.
Trown by Fire said, "BG, you had Dragon Quest 11 fights mid to late game
Man,
over
still
your
ain't
news
beat this
video."
game and got that ringtone.
Oh man.
Stop interrupting BG, dog.
Trown by Fire said, "BG, you had Dragon Quest 11 fights mid to late game over your news videos, probably 10 hours before me." So, I'm not sure the point you're making.
You
Yeah, I know it's about spoiling the game, but I'm like, listen.
Man, I get confused, dog. I understand it personally, but
listen. First of all, I'm a very busy man, so if I beat you to playing a game, especially like a very long game, that means you weren't trying very hard.
Maybe they more busy than you.
Because I beat the game. What you said, Jay?
Maybe they more busy than you.
No, they not.
Oh, now you're a busy guy, but when I was a busy guy struggling to play all these games, it was a problem.
You too busy chasing all these chicks. That's your problem.
Hey man, that's not a problem. That's called having fun.
All right. Blessed Red said Anthem feels like Mass Effect Andromeda. Trust me. Well, I never played that, so but I'm not mad at that. The shooting also feels like Mass Effect Andromeda, he said. Okay.
Yeah, I can see that too. Mass Effect for the shooting. Yep. That's not a good thing, by the way. It's not a good thing, by the way.
It's a Bioware game, but hey.
Trown by Fire said, ready for that Superman game. Thanks Anthem for getting people used to flying again. You can keep waiting for that Superman game. I don't think it's coming.
Even if it come out, do y'all really want that shit?
Nope.
I mean, they showed a logo for the Quarter Owls guys, so y'all should kind of, realize that they probably not gonna do Superman.
Yeah, okay. A1 Knowledge, anyone that has worked or managed in retail will feel me when I say I'm tired of people in ATL acting like there's a natural disaster occurring when someone mentions the word snow.
Oh man,
this is true. When my friend lived in Atlanta, or fucking somewhere, was in Georgia, there's like 2 inches of snow.
Yeah, they
like shut down the whole goddamn state.
Yeah, they act real different about really light snow that like over here would, in the east it will be complete no big deal. It's just another day. Yeah.
It's another day.
Wingy Gaming said Anthem is the truth. Anthem is the light. Preach on, brother.
EA's had a lot of failures. If Anthem fucks up, they're gonna be in big trouble.
Nah, Anthem is like.
He said, "Praise be to Anthem, the game to lead us from the darkness into a new era." This is hold on. This is the same guy that all the comment section said they really liked him last week. So keep that same energy.
No.
Game Inspection. He said, "Promise you." He said, "I promise you." I meant 21,000 rent. Over 10K is common.
God damn.
He's lying.
What kind of fucking jobs you, bruh?
This got to be like commercial.
That's got to be like a really.
Just so y'all know, Battlefield is $26, the deluxe edition.
Nobody cares about Battlefield 5 anymore.
You know what I mean? EA is on the roll, baby.
Nobody cares. Battlefield 5 was a flop.
Mikiel said Boruto is trash, Chief.
Facts.
I mean, listen, I like Boruto very much, but I'm a casual anime fan, so I'm not mad if anybody sells the trash.
If you're trying to watch anything fun right now, you need to get into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I'm too casual, sir. I'm sorry.
I'll say it's worth it just so you can hit an outro every episode.
Are you serious?
Every time I close my eyes.
Oh, okay, JoJo. I thought you meant Naruto for a second.
Nah, JoJo.
Blessed Red, last one. He said, Jimmy, did you even play Mass Effect Andromeda?
Of course.
We on what platform, Jimmy?
PS4. PS4. And I ran into a bug and I had to stop playing it.
Oh, how early was that, Jimmy?
It was about 6 hours in.
6 hours in.
Yeah. I got achievements. I got the achievements. I woke up my sister and everything. You know, I was doing my thing and I ran into a bug in the game. And
this man Jimmy got a bug and an excuse.
Did you say you woke up your sister?
Yeah. If you play the game, you know what that means. I'm trying not to.
Jimmy needs some raid for the amount of bugs he be having in the game.
Wait, what other game did I have a bug in?
No, you didn't finish Zelda because something happened to your game save.
Yep, that's true. And keep continuing now going because I need to bring up the Zelda one. Now what else?
I can't wait for that Anthem bug, though.
No, I didn't have a bug in Anthem actually.
You see how I can bring up examples, but when they want to bring up examples and be waiting for games they can't.
All right.
Yo, Bond, man, you wait for everything. You play on PC. You waited for a fucking CPU upgrade. Relax, player.
Wait, no, wait. There's no such thing as waiting.
You've been playing. You still playing in 1080p. Relax.
And
we got better resolution on Xbox.
Get him, Jimmy.
You know what the funny thing is, Jimmy?
Relax.
You know what the funny thing is, Jimmy?
What?
Where it's so funny?
No.
You'll be playing Anthem at 30, and I'll be playing at 60.
I'm gonna be playing at.
Didn't you say you weren't buying that game in the first place?
I'm just saying, if I choose to buy it, I'll be playing at 60. You'll be at 30.
Yeah, he's gonna be the one buying it, and I won't.
Oh, you're not getting Anthem? I'm surprised.
I'm gonna have it. I ain't buying it.
Ubisoft game, of course not.
No, I'm not buying it. I'm gonna have it. I ain't buying it though. That's what
like Jimmy is a Ubisoft stan.
He really is.
I don't know what y'all talking about, man.
He leading the Ubisoft, dog.
He really is a Ubi stan.
I don't know what y'all talking about, man.
What we talking about, dog?
Jimmy, only person on this podcast that was capping for
Bond for like the 30th time this podcast.
Anthem ain't coming on Switch.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's not coming to Switch, so I
well, you
just
can't
don't
buy
care
it if it's
about
not on Switch.
You know, I have a PlayStation 4 like 2 inches away from the Switch.
Why don't you get Persona?
They might stream it on the Switch.
In Japan. Nigga ain't touching that game, though. Hey, would that be funny if that's what happened, dog? I'm gonna laugh. They gonna have a whole trailer for that bitch, and then it's gonna show you the streaming logo, and it ain't even gonna come to the US. This shit gonna be hilarious.
And then when it's picking it up,
what, Anthem?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I pre-ordered it.
And then when it comes down to it, when it's streamed to the Switch, it's just going to be the hub world. It's not going to be the game itself.
Smooth, you get the PC version or that 30 frame per second welfare version?
I'm getting that 4K Xbox One X version.
That welfare version.
Hey, I'm going to get the one that's going to work.
The price on that game is
the one that's going to work at 30 frames.
The price of that game is dropping. You can get it for
Did that game on PC broke somebody's 1080 Ti? That shit was on Twitter.
I don't know. Didn't it like a billion Xboxes break from other games?
Why do it got motion blur even when you turn it off? Oh, I hate that.
No, it don't.
Yes, it do. On PC.
It didn't for me.
I got the footage, man. I
think it has.
Go ahead, post the footage though.
I think it does have a little bit of.
It definitely does. That's why I'm like, what is he
I think Jimmy might be right about this one.
I think he right. Mean. I was streaming shit. I got footage too.
One isn't Jimmy right? Though.
Nothing in motion blur is worse than that State of Decay 2 motion blur when it first happened.
Nah, the worst motion blur on ever was Final Fantasy Type 0 and Dead Frame Rate.
Now, Xbox games is heavy with motion blur. If they don't have a feature to turn it off, you fucked on that.
Pretty much. Dead Frame Rate 3 will kill you.
Yeah, that was like really bad with it.
Girl, you know what? I challenge you guys to turn the game on and turn the pan camera circles.
yeah, that shit feels bad, bro.
I mean, Dragon Quest 11 has headache, vomit-inducing motion blur. So good. I don't know how anybody was playing that on a console.
Just to let y'all know who said. So the person who said thank God for the PC version. The PC version is the one I'm talking about with the motion blur.
All right. That's it for this episode. We out of here. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks since next week is the Super Bowl. We out. Peace.
All right.
Oh yeah, follow me on Twitch because you know your boy been a little bit more active on Twitch. Been a lot more active on Twitch. So follow me. All right. So yeah, come through the live stream.
Let's give our shout outs, man. Shout out to Ubisoft and shout out to Aver Media, right, BG?
Yeah, right. Man. Aver Media, man.
Shout out to Resurrection once again, lying and bullcrapping.
Yeah. We out. Peace.